It seems today that all you see is bullshit matches and Vochi on VG. But where are those good old-fashioned rabies that we've come to know? Schizo show is all I need. Predictions, what you've been cooking. This weekend I've been looking. All the things that make us poop and seethe. It's a Schizo show.
I think I'm mute here and undeafen.
Hello.
Hello?
Can other people hear us?
Hello?
Bark.
No,
Hello?
Bark.
Mark.
You got streak
You're
barking.
dogging.
The dogs are barking.
Where's the dog?
There he is.
That's right.
Can people hear the Discord? I don't normally stream, so I don't actually know how things work around here.
Hello?
It's not my dog.
Someone DM him. Someone DM Toki right now.
Don't DM. Well, I don't have alerts on.
Oh, well.
Alright, we have ass. We've had a good weekend, or at least 2 of the days have been good. And
Wow.
we had some stuff happen. We're gonna recap everything, and then we're gonna go on some tangents, and then we're gonna probably talk about Hell's Wild Card. Everyone cool with that? Everyone ready?
Yeah.
No.
Yo!
I'm okay.
You gotta bring
Well,
up
we-
group
I guess
predictions
let's
to
start
show
with-
how stupid people are.
Yeah. What? Do you have the predictions list?
I don't have them
do,
ready.
I
can
do,
just.
I
oh,
do,
you
I
do.
have-
Good.
I have them. I
Alright.
have them with chat. I just gotta put the colors in.
Yeah, sorry,
Oh,
I
do
don't
you
have
have
all
the,
the fancy technology that shows who is in the call, but we have.
Do you have our
we have
retard takes?
Myself,
Yeah, I got
we
them
have
all.
Myself.
Okay, cool.
We have Streak, we have QD, Mantis, John Woke, Crimson, and Beebs Jr. Cypher. We will probably be joined later by Beebs.
Purpose.
And
Yeah.
maybe special guests, we don't know. Not joined
They
today
replaced
by
by real
everyone who lost, who is currently killing themselves.
That
Yeah.
would be the bird. That would be the Rezo. That would be the brainlet. None of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's rip those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess bring up the opinions, and I don't know what did I think of this weekend, fellas?
Well, I don't know. I wasn't here for most of it, so somebody else needs to.
I thought
And the
one day in
opinions.
particular was terrible, and every other day was a-okay.
That's right. Sunday. It sucks.
Brave words.
Brave opinion.
Oops. Wrong one.
No, I thought for Friday it was an okay day. Saturday kind of had a high point at the start, and then it was just kind of downhill from there.
The high
Sunday
point.
was a good.
What was the high point? Huh?
The high point. I'm not gonna say it.
What was the high point?
Yeah?
Streak?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
clearly.
that's right.
All right, you want to know what it
Inconveniencing.
is? It's inconveniencing. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's right. Stink advances from a fucking group, and we let it happen. Yuck!
We did let it happen.
Should we?
Or are we
start
starting
from
with
the
Group
actual
A?
Friday?
I thought we were starting
Probably
with Friday.
No, we're starting with Friday, but he. asked
Oh,
Sunday
yeah,
at the
all
time.
right,
It was
just
a high
saying.
Let's
point.
also
Yeah.
have general
Yeah,
thoughts
yeah.
and
What the
comments.
fuck? Why'd
What?
you let that happen?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Why didn't you
Hey,
stream, Alright, let's
Hey.
start.
guys, let's start with Friday.
Hey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Friday first.
Hey,
We'll do it
what
in
happened on
order.
Friday. Let's start with Friday.
FGOG, XIVG20, and NepGen 44 UTG.
What do we think? I think it's time to rate him. It is time to rate the FGOG manager. He's been doing
Cooked.
a really good job.
Good.
He
Certified
beat-
good.
Yeah, certified good. FGOG, I think.
Certified good.
They're pretty good.
I guess.
Oh yeah, we had a silky smooth frame rate.
Oh yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
Good on that
It was
guy.
stressing
I
me
agree.
out, but it was fun. Oh, fucking. Apparently, according to that one guy on the thread, FGOG didn't really win though. So
Ow.
Damn.
Why?
there was
do you
there was a I don't know if you guys saw the post. There was a quote
Nope.
that was pretty funny. There was a post saying how if you actually watch the game, XIVG didn't really lose that game despite it being 2-0, because FGOG did not look better. Therefore, the win the win is not accredited to them or something like that. And I saw that when I was like going back reading on the thread, like after it got archived, and I was like, that's pretty funny. That's a good one. I gotta put that one in my arsenal.
The one person I was gonna say who
Great
did it
cope.
immediately denies it. Hmm.
I mean, good on FGOG. I mean, I didn't see a lot of these matches, but I
they
assume
looked really good.
FGOG.
Let's be real.
Yeah. Okay.
They were pretty.
Yeah, I don't know how
dominant.
much
XIVG
has been very. Yeah,
ZivG
ZivG is.
pretty anemic. They weren't really able to get anything going.
Oh, okay.
Well, it was 2-0.
Yeah.
ZivG's
Well, yeah.
goalkeeper is honestly really fucking bad.
He's
Yeah, I
terrible.
Wait,
No idea
I don't
why.
I don't understand their decision to make Vothra the keeper. It's so.
Go, there he is.
Oh, beef.
There he is.
There he is.
Here
Beef
I am.
Senior. Or Cypher Senior, as some might say.
Cypher Senior.
Hello.
What are we talking about?
The
Group
first game.
ZivG.
Friday.
I ZivG
ZivG.
FGOG. You missed
First
my
game.
Man,
for
I have
Friday.
so much to say about ZivG.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Do you wish to share?
Yeah, say
No,
it.
Okay,
wow.
fair enough.
I
What about
I
it?
would,
You
but
think I
you
will?
you guys just wouldn't understand.
Okay.
I think Beebs is the guy that posted the post that John Woke said about the one
Oh,
with,
about-
actually ZivG won that match. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, ZivG won that match.
I
FGOG
don't.
did not.
I don't use the CCG. Sorry.
Oh, that's right. He does it.
That's right. He doesn't
Ah, right.
use
I don't
4chan,
use
so he doesn't
4chan.
know.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
You got me.
What group were they? What group was that?
Hi.
We're starting
I-
on the
I-
Friday.
I-
Friday.
First
Okay,
match
yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah.
first Friday.
You know that
Third
makes
Friday.
sense.
Yeah. But yeah, good on FGOG. They're 9 point, easy 9 point, easiest
that
9
the
points in their
Easiest
lives.
9 points of FCOG's life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
they really did 9 point. It was not what I expected. I think I was tricked into having them promote from this group. No, oh yeah, but I had them going through second and XIVG going over them.
I'm gonna ignore this group because I got it completely wrong. Like a one.
Oh.
I think I got it exactly inverted. Probably. Like I think I had NepGen first, then UTG, probably then Ziv, then FGOG.
Picked NepGen Award, picked
Picked
NepGen again
NepGen
Award.
Award.
He had the Verdict
He had
and
them
award.
topping too. That's insane.
I'm getting so tired of falling for it.
Oh, you won't be tired yet. There's still another one that you picked.
Oh no, I've fallen. I fell for all kinds of things. I thought I was feeling really good about my picks for most of the league, and I fell for a whole bunch of shit. Still, it's
You
just
think that's
proof
bad?
that giving me until Thursday to make my picks or whatever after ass didn't actually improve the quality of my picks. I should have just done it by the seat of my
Well, yeah.
pants, like everybody else did.
Why
Don't
would it?
change
You didn't
the
see any
narrative.
games after.
Well, I thought maybe having a little bit more time to think about it might improve.
All it
the-
does,
the
having
quality.
more
No.
time to think about it doesn't give you better opinions. It gives you longer opinions and more.
Gives you longer opinions
means-
and
it
more
means-
time to doubt yourself.
Yeah, it means the cope develops in your mind like a mold and kind of like, and you're absolutely sure in the absolute bullshit that you come out with.
You don't get any more intelligent between Sunday and Thursday,
No,
as it
Yeah.
turns out.
it doesn't.
No.
It doesn't actually matter.
Does anyone have like the list? So I want to know who died because I can see. I can
Danko
see if
said.
I looked at it. I can see that I picked UTG ZivG, which is completely and utterly wrong.
Alright,
Except for I guess the ZivG coming through. You picked you. which
Here,
mean
I have
2D.
I have the spreadsheet, but I'm still filling in the group placements for it. I'll just put it in the corner. 1 second.
I'm just looking if anyone got. Oh, okay. So Rezo got ZivG for GOG in the wrong order.
Anyone with the link to the viewer? There you go.
Well, I picked this
also
group
got
exactly right.
ZivG
Who would have
for GOG.
thought?
Yeah, John Woke got ZivG for GOG. Oh wow, God, this is really organized. Look at this. Way.
Nice,
Yeah.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Control F.
Wait, does it have me on there?
Yes, you're on there.
You are on
Holy
there.
shit! Thank you. Holy.
All right.
Whoever
so
did
people
this,
that picked
you're
Fagog
amazing.
to get out first.
Thank you.
No one.
Nice. Nice.
We're off to a great start.
Yeah,
Not
literally
even- not even
nobody,
in the
chat or us.
Not even in the chat.
Yeah, not even the
Wow.
chat picks.
A lot of people
Damn.
pick FGOG and ZivG just in the other order though. Including but not limited to Control F's FGOG. Nomo, Rezo, M-Force Footrest, and that's it. An illustrious club. An illustrious club of Nomo, Rezo, and M-Force Footrest.
M-Force Footrest.
Congratulations to all you smart people. You know what you're doing.
Yeah, a lot.
M-Force Footrest. That's you. Points to him in chat. I don't even know if he's here.
Yeah.
He posted.
I don't know.
He's not.
But
He
A
better
lot of
be
people-
here. We got some shit.
Oh wait,
to
no,
talk
he
about.
is.
oh yeah. A lot of people picked UTG, and that's kind of unfortunate that they died. The new game chapters buff did not help them, it seems. Although it was close, like it's 2 draws and a 1 goal loss.
Yeah, they were close.
Yeah,
They had a
if
lot of cards.
if only they didn't have a useless sack of shit as their other striker.
God,
Christ.
I really hope they just get rid of Sans had it was weird. Like
I hope they
I
get
beat
rid
them.
of Sans. No,
I
I
didn't
don't think that's gonna happen.
Well,
Evil-
no. I was
evil
gonna say I
QD
hope
be
they
like-
Never
demote
happening.
Sans. I hope they demote Sans. I don't want him up front. That's he's an old man. He's not doing anything. He's just like me, for real. And I know how useless I am. So
So what? You would trust him down in the defense?
no midfield on the bench.
DMF.
Yeah, DMF would be fine. I don't know. It worked for Get Good. Put him in the midfield. He's been fine. He's been stellar. He doesn't really get goals anymore, but it's like he's been a great setup man on VG. Like that can work for people. Make him a CMF or even like a setup AMF, like C10.
Oh yeah.
Stop
lights
putting
are
him up
perfect.
front. You got like
Too bright
so
for
much
fans now.
fucking content to put up front instead. Put Tenna up there. Put fucking I don't know,
I'm
somebody
coming
else
from
up
Miles
there.
Can they put? Can they? I didn't
Gerson.
play the games.
Wait,
Can they
Gerson's
play?
like
Can they? Can they put? Can they put Birdley up there? I think he's pretty funny.
No. Birdley's in a
Damn.
coma, I'm afraid.
Ah, never mind.
I like what I'm hearing here. I think the idea of a silver DMF Sans tackling somebody and getting red carded for it sounds great.
That would be funny. That's bad times. Yeah. Finally, more
It
bad
would be
times.
fitting, yeah.
Instead of
Is he
just
gonna
nothing
do the
times.
flower arc?
Flowery?
that would be
No,
funny,
let's
too.
Not do that. Let's not do that again.
I fuck MILF goats just
But
like him.
I did in fact.
I wouldn't get her
this group
drunk. Wouldn't need to
Pretty
get
much
drunk.
exactly wrong. I
Yeah,
had
same,
Nepgen, UTG,
almost completely wrong.
FGOG, Ziv.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's your fault for continuing to pick Neptune. Like, what is wrong with you? For some reason, you
I'm
convince
committed.
yourself. You convince yourself that because they're frauds, it means that they will go through, which does not make any
Yeah.
sense whatsoever.
They're gonna fraud their way through.
I don't think
I
they've ever
believe.
done this. All right. Well, that was.
Look, I will. I'm
Neptune.
gonna get off the bandwagon, and then they're gonna start being good, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna feel like
that's-
an idiot.
God, did you predict VLG as well this time? I guess we'll get on.
Probably. Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, he did.
I did.
We'll
yeah.
find out when we get to that group.
VRG MGGG. What I pick.
Excellent.
You did it.
Good job.
You did it in the wrong order, but you did it.
Yep.
It's fine. a weird group,
All right, next group. We did this one.
Yeah.
Nepgen.
Oh, here we go.
Well, there was
Wait,
Nepgen
who is
UTG.
that? Who is the
There was
number one
Nepgen-
predictor?
Well, yeah.
That was a
It
great
was
match.
It was M4's footrest. He predicted them. Good job by him. I
Yeah,
guess.
good job.
Yeah, there was Neptune UTG, but like, that was silly. That was a silly game. A silly game which Sans didn't score, and Nepia managed to own goal.
Not only that, they really
Yeah,
subbed
it
him
was all
out,
Frisk.
and they
Yeah.
looked better.
They look so
Yeah,
good for this
what
album.
am I
How
fucking
does he do
saying,
this?
bro? Get him out of there. Put him like somewhere where he can't do nothing except get red cards.
I was so
Like, that's
fucking angry when Nepkia scored the own goal because I was imagining a scenario in which NepGen manages to escape, and I was going to take the mother of all victory laps, but it just
I think even if
no,
that didn't
even
happen,
without
they
the
would've
own
gone
goal, they
through.
wouldn't have. Nah, they would have.
well, no, I was imagining the scenario.
Imagining a scenario where the net frauds were actually frauds in a way that benefited you and not in a way
Literally
that made absolute no
correct.
sense.
Literally writing fan fiction in his head as he made his predictions.
Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely.
like when
Okay, let's
like
do
when-
the next group. Oh,
The next group, Jay.
Jay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Group J was PSG 2-2 hug and then GFG 4-1 over PCRG.
GFG and 3 other retards.
I think that was the closest
Seriously.
we've had to I think that's the closest we've had to like a total humiliation ritual for a team. The GFG PCRG. I think that was like, wow, that was
Has
wow.
anyone witnessed a more disrespectful game in the VG League ever?
In recent memory, no.
In VGL, no one doesn't come to mind. This was the match started, and I was serious. Like, are they throwing? Are they trying to get this team through?
I
Why
think
So,
bench-
I mean,
I get
if
benching
anybody,
them.
I think that's too extreme. I wouldn't call it throwing.
Well, they
I
benched a
mean,
gold who wasn't carded.
no, well, okay. So I have a whole thing. If anybody wants to make a genuine argument that GFG was throwing, but I'll say this and try to keep it brief. You've got to remember the group that they're in, where in the previous week, 2 players had been straight red card. And the team that this is, GFG, who in VGL 11 and VGL 12, both on PES 17, both had Silvers straight red carded in week 3. So this is a team that has every right to be paranoid about that kind of thing happening to them.
But if they were
That
gonna
part
do
I
that,
get.
wouldn't they said
part-
all of the medals.
What'd you say?
If they were doing that, wouldn't they sub all of the medals?
Well, yes, that brings me to where I have a problem and where I have an issue with the GFG manager, because Jafooty was on a yellow card heading into the game, and so I thought, okay, surely Jafooty will be put on the bench. Surely. I kept waiting, and I was like, oh, this dumbass, this idiot, this Doru, this moron. He put the wrong medals on the bench, but then he just kept Jafooty in. And then the match kicked off, and the first thing that happened in the match was a Jafooty challenge that got called for a foul. I was like, I was in VC at the time. I was like, this is it. That's it. That's the card right there. She's suspended. That's gonna be it. And then inexplicably, the entire team managed to keep it clean the entire rest of the time. But yeah, I was not happy. I was furious that Jafooty was left in.
You would have subbed the entire thing.
Is it-
Like every single
No,
player.
but okay, so the manager is saying that was the reason, yeah, Jafooty at SS was meant for her to score and minimize yellows, but she started off at DMF, did she not?
no, I think she was in
or
as a
CMF?
striker right off the bat. Because she was like out of
Did I?
position. She was like a second striker. Or I don't know, actually. It's been a while.
Did I make that up?
Say this, but
I need to remind myself. I thought. Yeah, hang
just
on.
run conservative if you want to minimize his yellow. Conservative is how you lose the game.
Yeah, but well, yeah, okay.
But
I was
they
gonna
didn't.
say, well, they're
Yeah,
already
but
through,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
I was gonna say they're already through, but I guess that's also throwing. So Well, no, it's not throwing.
no.
It's just a different-
Jafooty did start the match at CMF. Let me just let me
throwing, so I had to put her on, so we weren't throwing. Except you're being accused of throwing anyway, so it didn't really work.
Yeah,
Apparently, I
you
guess.
can't win.
Yeah, Yeah,
afraid
no,
he can't
Jafudi,
win, apparently,
Jafudi did
so.
start at CMF.
PCRG
So,
was so bad that conceding to them does count as throwing, to be fair.
Even if it was at 1 frame every 12 seconds.
Yeah, that's true.
GFG really doesn't perform well when the streamer's PC starts to shit itself.
Yeah, that's only happened
guess
to us
so.
now.
It's yeah. Look, small sample size, but they have a 100% rate of conceding whenever
Was it
the
a-
streamer's PC shits itself.
Was it a PC issue or was it a internet issue? Because Bird has internet issues a lot of the
PC.
time.
It was a
Guys,
PC
he
issue.
sucks.
Yeah, he said it
okay.
All
was.
PC issues, yeah.
Okay.
It was so bad that he was mentioning that whenever he put the cursor away out of Pez, it would just completely shit itself.
Yeah,
Oh. Okay.
which is bizarre.
Okay.
I've never heard of that happening.
So the managers mentioned the other thing that I was a bit upset about. I got accused of throwing it, so I had to put her on so we weren't throwing.
Mhm.
Do whatever is best for your team. Fuck everybody else. Fuck anybody who says that you're throwing. You need to do what's best for your team. That you can't allow yourself to be peer pressured. That what I mean, look, I don't know. I mean, I don't
can't
think
be
it
a
would have
bitch.
mattered either way.
Don't be a bitch. If you want
Don't
Unless
be a
if it's
bitch.
As one of the people
goalkeepers on
who-
corners, which is a whole
We'll get
different
to that.
conversation.
we'll get
No,
to
that's
We'll
that.
get to that.
We'll get to that.
As somebody who thought they were throwing, I will take back all of those accusations because I didn't think PCRG was this fucking bad.
Bad.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so
Yes, sir.
You could have fielded
question
all
for the ball
non-medals out of
knowers.
position.
Yeah. Question for the ball knowers. What do you think there was anything that PCRG could have done to win this match?
Yeah, they could have sacked their manager before the cup and put a new one. That might have helped.
Yeah. Unironically, bring back hero shit. Like,
This team has been. I can't even say without aura because that implies they had any to begin with, but like, this team has been without their fucking head ever since new management. It seems like they got a new guy and it's just been downhill ever since. Like, I'm sorry to the new guy, but I'm actually not sorry at all.
I'm not.
They suck.
But so let's count the things that were against GFG, like in the conventional football sense. Let's count the things that were against GFG here, self-imposed. Mr. Pizza, a silver on no cards, and our daughter, a silver on a yellow, and she scored 2 goals. They both played 0 minutes. They spent the entire time on the bench. Jafudi, a silver CMF DMF, and Junya, a CF SS, were both out of position between minutes 35 and 85. Peritia, the cat bear doll thing, 77 AMF/CB was at AMF for the full 90. Sop and Junya were both subbed. Well, Junya was out of position as a CMF at the time. They were both subbed out at 83 for 77s. And those subs were called for at 75, which means that I think the manager's intent was that they were going to run the full 15 in-game minutes with 1 out-of-position silver as their only medal.
Holy shit!
I
Imagine
think
Damn.
losing.
I don't recall how they played really, but I think they probably, if I remember the formations right, PCRG probably, if they had pushed wide a lot more, they could have made it a much closer game. Because if I remember right, they were like only gunning down the middle. Where like GFG, I think, had like 5 players just all bunched up there. So like PCRG couldn't really do anything.
To me, I distinctly remember any time PCRG with possession got like, they would get to about the midfield and the very first opposition they would run into, they would just lose the ball. It was crazy. It was like watching it was like watching a final boss team play against like a spoon or something. It was that level of just, it looked like GFG was out muscling in terms of possession.
Here's an interesting thing I just thought of.
Yeah.
We've kind of accepted benching medals in certain situations, like one medal, like if they're carded. Like I think benching our daughter in a situation where they were already through, I believe, is fine. All right, that's acceptable. At what point now do we feel like a line is drawn where it's no longer acceptable? Well, not acceptable. Understandable. That's the word.
That's what we were getting with this match, as far as I
Yeah,
was concerned.
yeah,
but-
exactly. Like,
And GFG were already guaranteed top of the group, even.
yeah.
I think
Well,
it's more.
so that- so
I
that's
think,
where-
I think if
I still think what they did was fine.
if the
Yeah.
result, like if benching, I think like it's dependent a lot of like the other results of the group, where if you're doing it in a way that would harm your own team more than like anything else, I think is where the line has to be drawn. Where like if what you are doing is causing more harm than good to your team, and that is ignoring every other team that is playing. Because I think a lot of the scenarios where it's like, what if benching your medal, what would like cause another team to advance, right? If you were to lose, another team would advance over another team in the group.
There's a lot of context
that is
on
a
like
problem,
what
but like it's
are
not
they
a problem
trying to go
you.
for certain
Yeah.
events? Are they just trying to fuck over their own team? Like
That was
It's,
that was the point that I was gonna make. Like my perspective on it is what throwing is trying to get an intended result in which you lose, and there needs to be some kind of other goal that you're trying to achieve by the loss happening, right? Like either you are for whatever reason trying to harm your team, you are for whatever reason trying to put one team through over the other. And I just don't see that as being the case here at all.
This
Like,
could have
in
very
no
easily
way.
been
This was-
like, so it's the team is trying to throw to get PCRG through, but that wasn't the actual result. It's clear with what they actually did and what they've explained since then. They just wanted Jafooty to score.
Yeah.
And hey,
and
mission
also
accomplished.
like
Yeah.
we're gonna devolve a little bit into like into some circle jerky shit here. So but GFG and Two Hug have got a pretty good relationship as far as Divegrass goes. Like these teams have played each other for a long time, always had a positive relationship. There's absolutely no reason, as far as I can tell, as someone who's been on the inside, why GFG would have any reason to try to throw in favor of PCRG at the expense of Two Hug. No, I'm not going to mention the Shadow Council. Shut up. Stop talking about it.
Yeah. This wasn't really like should we punish people for doing certain things? It was more just like a philosophical question, because it is like,
right. No,
you do get to a point where it's like, well, we got to read the mind of the person doing it, because it's like you get those situations where people do really, really stupid shit, but it's because they're afraid or because they're dumb or both.
Usually both.
It's like, yeah, usually both. It's like, well, you could see it as throwing, but they weren't trying to throw. They were just dumb. And it's like, well, you can't really do anything about that, or you could, but it would be like really unfair.
I don't even see it as throwing, because again, like throwing has got intent behind it, and it needs to be about achieving a certain result. And I don't
Also,
see that
like,
as this.
Yeah, that's my point. You
so
can't really
much
determine
weird
that for
with
real,
throw.
because yeah,
Like they could have subbed all of the medals off and then been like, oh yeah, we're running an out of position 2-3-5 +2. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah,
Bad news.
and
No one
yeah.
will be banned as a result of this.
no, yeah,
Your
this
Honor,
wasn't-
I was
again,
just
it's
being
just-
retarded is a defense multiple teams use with VGL code.
Your Honor, I'm just.
I think that the manager should
fair.
be banned for running Jafooty for 90 minutes on a yellow card when he didn't have to. You should be banned for that. That's
I don't know
throwing.
about that. I don't know
No,
about
that's
that.
throwing. You're trying to throw the round of 16. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Well,
You didn't throw this match. You're trying to throw the next one.
That is
preemptively.
true. I mean, we just wanted Jafooty to score. Well, score in the round of 16, bro. I don't know.
Well,
Just
well,
score.
okay, so then
So it's
the
fine.
other thing Well,
Yeah.
and then the other thing to think about is the position that GFG was in, because if you are if you do end up with a suspended silver going forward, it's not like you're going into Hell's Wild Card where you might end up with like you can play out that suspension against kind of a lesser opponent. If when you're going straight through into the round of 16, you're going to be getting somebody that once you get up to that level, it's generally expected that teams are going to be of higher quality. So you can less afford to be down a medal when you're in that position compared to if you go through in second place. So, and I was waiting to see if anybody else was going to do that throughout the rest of the weekend. And then I went through and looked, and there was like one team that could have potentially done that. And that was SMTG, I think, was in a position to potentially do that. They had 3 medals potentially in danger, and they were already confirmed because the group was closed.
Yeah, that's another thing to mention because a lot of these groups are so close. Game 3s mattered, and nobody was. A lot of teams didn't even have the opportunity to bench risk medals.
Right. GFG was pretty much the only team that was in that position.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's another instance of this that will come onto it, so I feel like you should shelve the thoughts and bring them up later. We all know what team it's going to be, but we'll get to it.
Also, why are you afraid of Bird giving
out.
you red cards when he has the least red cards? He's got.
Did you see the rest of the match?
Bird also has like the least amount of stream time.
What about the rest of the match? There weren't any red cards on Friday.
That's true.
Yeah, there was
a lot of yellow cards.
You know what? Maybe that's because his computer was chugging. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's the
Also, I'm gonna call out the winners. The winners, the glory. There are people that actually predicted this group correctly. For GFG 2Hog, and they are. Looks at list. None of us. Not a single one of us predicted it right.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
So
Denko did. Yeah.
Actually, no,
Yes.
yeah. Denko did.
Denko did. Rezo did. You did.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
Actually,
Yeah, what are you talking about? Oh, none of us got it right.
I was looking. I was
actually
scrolled
look.
down. I was scrolled down. You fag. Right. It was.
You only got it right, but in the wrong order.
Scully got it right. Oh yeah. Fuck. I forgot Scully existed. He hasn't been around for ages.
Beebs got it right.
Scully has the flu.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Beebs got it
flu.
right. All right, Beebs got it right. Who else got it right? From members of the audience that got it right, we have. We have Mundo got it right. Congratulations.
Trudy Soup.
We have
Trudy Soup.
Trudy Soup get it right? No, he didn't. Surely not.
No.
That
idiot?
dude's
Trainer
I just
got it
wanted
right.
to say. I just
yeah,
wanted
and
to say.
Trainer got it right.
Soup.
Congratulations to the members of the audience. Trainer and Mundo almost said Trudy Soup.
There's a couple who were like in the wrong order, but yeah.
Truner and Mundo got it right. Congratulations to you guys.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yes. No.
I love also we just completely skipped over PSG 2UG entirely.
Well, I figured
do
we
you
were
wanna talk
circling
about
back
it?
around to it.
No, I
you
didn't
wanna
see
talk
it.
about
I'm just finding it funny.
I don't
Nobody brought
care.
it up.
I don't care.
We were all
There's
really
there was one important thing to mention about PSG 2Hug, and it's that the PSG manager didn't show up because he was suffering a power outage because a bird took out his power lines.
Yeah, that was.
I
bad.
saw that. That's very funny.
That was very.
The bird did
funny.
Bird
That
sabotaged
motherfucker.
PSG.
That son of a bitch.
That's
Can't
Chat-
believe
He
it.
did what we needed.
I just remember hearing you. I think
Type
it was
B
you,
if I should
Crimson.
ban Bird.
I think I heard you, Crimson, on commentary say during that match just that like something to the effect of like it's frustrating when you can see how things could be better, but there's nobody around to do it.
Yeah, like even something as simple as subs would have given PSG a chance.
That is
They
the
didn't get shit. That's so funny.
the issue.
The two Humanati fucking sent a bird to destroy California's power grid.
No, that always happens.
Yeah, it happens pretty regularly, actually.
That wasn't California.
I know, that's why I was confused for a second. I was like,
Oh, was it not California? I
No,
don't know.
it's from fucking Canada,
No.
which is even worse.
Oh, that's worse.
worse.
The only thing
horrible.
worse than Californian or Canadian. Fucking
Wait,
leave.
so-
True. So true.
So real.
Next group. We had FGO Alta 4-1 against HSRG, and we had WowG in a thrilling 0-0 against UMA. To put WowG forward in first place with 5 points. We don't see that every day. And then UMA through.
Yeah,
as
they're
well.
getting.
First
They're going
place
in the
and
hat,
5
but they're
points
still on
together.
round to 16. That's pretty.
Yeah.
That's pretty
First
nuts,
place.
frankly.
WowG is
Out of all-
undefeated.
Out of all the autopilot teams, WowG is not the one expected to like
I
is
had
an
no
all
expectations.
round of 16 entrance.
That's kind of
Like,
surprising because they're based on a really good ASP team from the PES, from the quote unquote plumber era of PES 17, where they're just super defensive, kick the ball up, and then they just kill you that way, basically.
2017 was 8 years ago. I don't remember. I never really. I liked ASP. I just never paid attention much to their formations and stuff.
But
Fair
there
enough,
was
yeah.
one of us that called this group correctly.
The what?
We
What
all.
was it?
I mean, our pet team, bro. What do you-
Yes.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean,
Not like-
listen. At this point, whoever keeps picking HSRG to escape any of their groups just deserves the Fell for It Again award. How many times do you guys need to see Week 3 HSRG to be like, you know what? Maybe I won't pick this team to advance.
I think
I'm
it's-
sorry,
assume
having
that you would
confidence in
It's only
you.
a matter of time. It's only a
I
matter of
assume-
time.
I
that you would
think it's
accumulate
way-
enough points to advance before then.
Personally, I think it's way funnier that FGO Alta had literally everything that they needed to advance, and any other result besides the one that happened would have sent them through, and it had to be 0-0. And they fucking, like,
I mean, it could have been any
anything-
draw that killed them.
Anything else would have been better than this, but no, a 0-0 draw to kill them. So
I mean, to be fair, any draw would have killed them. I'm pretty sure, but the fact that it was 0-0 is even funnier
the
though.
best
hilarious
result.
draw.
Best result, honestly.
My fucking goat, Moonguard.
I agree.
Moonguard.
I didn't have
Two
to roll, and
MVPs.
F Galter don't go through.
Yeah,
2 MVPs
Moonguard.
from Moonguard.
Moonguard is the fucking man.
He's the goat.
Actually, he's a gnome,
Fucking
not a
hero.
man.
His fucking gnome, yeah.
He's the
This is
fucking
a-
gnome.
The
He's
fucking
not a
gnome,
good
bro.
goblin and he's not a good elf. He's a good gnome.
He's a gnome.
Why is that emote for him diaper baby? What the fuck
Wait,
happened to Malji?
Oh, you don't want to know what that's from.
Me when my keeper
Wait, do I-
shits his pants full of doo-doo.
Do we have a gnome sound for it? Hold on.
Get on
Yeah.
that.
Whoa!
Holy shit.
No reason.
Damn.
That reverb
That's
went on for a
reverb.
while. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I thought maybe HSRG's bad
Hey,
game was in
they
second.
got through last
this
time. They got through last time, didn't they?
They did, yeah, but they were already through on the second game, weren't they? So
Oh yeah. So
No,
Doesn't
no,
matter.
no, they weren't. Last
okay.
league, they needed OMG to win, which I think happened, which is why they HSRG
okay.
went through.
okay.
Nice.
Well,
As soon as they
still,
lost to WowG, I knew it was over. I was like, okay, well, I got that one wrong.
I mean,
HSRG's not gonna
advance.
WowG has hands. I don't know what to say. I mean, WowG has hands. If Moonguard didn't have a own goal, they would be on 7 points basically.
I gotta say, I was quite worried
Yeah.
after week 1 because a lot of our autos, a lot of the VGL co-autos were dying and not doing so good. But like, I think a surprising number got through by the end of it and were doing pretty good. I'm not sure
Yeah,
how.
or at the
many
very
exactly.
least, didn't look terrible.
Yeah.
MGG.
Yeah, they held their
That's
ground.
another one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really kind of
JK.
asked for much more.
Actually, yeah,
They did what they had to
I-
do. A lot of them
Yeah,
fought.
Monster Girls went through. WoWG went through. HBR got a win in the last game, which was nice.
Yeah.
That's it. I think actually that might be it. ZZZ
That's-
also,
CRG went through.
No, it wasn't.
DRG went
managed.
through. That's true. DRG went through. The fucking great
Yeah.
escape for that team. Jesus.
Oh yeah.
But, I mean,
Yeah, I don't know if
so-
that. I don't know if that escape was really great. I mean, it was an escape.
It was a great
There's
escape.
nothing
was an
great
okay
about it.
If you want an
A
actual
mediocre escape.
Oh,
Very
thanks.
mediocre
That's
escape.
updated.
Yeah.
of Alter HSRG is that FGO Alter did the thing that's really scary for a long ball team to do, which is go ahead early on. This is gonna sound like copium, so I know I'm gonna sound copium, but like 8 shots 7 on target to like 0-0 is like huge for FGO Alter, and for teams trying to come back against a team that's already playing long ball is like an insanely scary thing to try and do, because you have to push more people forward while they're already bombarding you with long balls, and you have to let go of your defense even more to try to be like, well, okay, we have to chase like a deficit now, but they're already killing us on the long ball. So it's like, for HSRG, it was just a very unfortunate situation with how the game went really early on. Basically, they lost it right from the get-go, basically.
Long ball when it has the momentum is the scariest fucking thing in the fucking universe, because it's like all long ball needs is like one good pass, and then it's wham, it's right past your defense, and if they're clicking, it's just they're just gonna siege you for like 20 minutes of in-game time.
Which is basically what happened. Yeah, again, like 8-7
you're
to
gonna be able to
0-0.
do about it. There's literally no defensive slider change that's gonna make a difference against it. You're just gonna have to eat shit for 20 minutes and hope that your defense can batter them enough, or your keeper can swat away enough for them to not score, and then maybe they'll let go of that momentum for that time. But that is pretty unique to, I think, long ball specifically, just because it can get so many balls up there that it's horrendous to go against. And that even happened today with fucking KFG when they started going crazy. This is another one we can get to, but
Yeah.
fun stuff. Long ball funny.
Yeah.
Stop with the ASMR. Oh, why is there so much clicking? My microphone picks up all my clicks. I have no idea how to turn on voice cancellation.
You don't like ASMR?
Bro has
It's,
no
well,
noise gate or crisp.
You're the host, right, Toki?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's because you don't have Discord noise cancellation working in your favor now.
Yep.
Normally we can't hear that, but because you're the host,
Yeah, because it's not coming through
your
Discord
audio's
at
going
all.
straight through to
Yeah,
OBS.
it's not coming through Discord at all.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
turn on a gate. I can put a gate up. All right, I've put a gate up.
I want to point out, as chat saying,
He's
favorite player from
gatekeeping.
GBFG is click, click, click. Not only is that Toki's favorite player, he recorded that chant, and I believe broke a mouse doing it.
Yeah, I broke my Logitech mouse doing that. It double clicked forever after that. So I had to replace it. Fuck Logitech.
Oh yeah, that always fucking. I hate that shit.
Yeah, because I just mashed the
That's-
shit out of it. I had to record like a few times as well. to
That's
get it-
true. That's true commitment, because you could have just like recorded a few clicks and then just layered them over top of each
No,
other.
I mashed the
But
shit
you
out
were-
of it.
You were committed.
Well, I think I recorded that one when I was caretaking them, and I put a lot of effort into that. It was either when I was doing it or Ilburn was doing it, way back when. There was fun times when the team was kind of good.
Wow. No, it wasn't wild to that. It was wild to. I was looking at the predictions.
Speaking of
So
fun
only-
times, when the team was
Yeah,
kinda
predictions.
Well,
Guys,
literally
you got this
only-
group right.
Literally, only one person got this group right, and it was a chat member, Silver
That's
Whale.
right.
That's it.
Silver
Nice.
Whale. If you're in chat, please come forward to collect your commemorative plates. You've done it.
Yeah.
good. Cypher got it right, but in the wrong order. But
Yeah,
That
I-
doesn't count. Useless.
But beyond that,
What?
an interesting thing about the predictions is Silver Whale and 2 other people are the only people who didn't pick Uma to go first. Everybody else picked Uma to go first.
Yeah,
Yeah, and-
fuckers talking about
Literally
VGL
everybody
co-pet
else.
team.
It's so funny.
Everybody.
Oh wait, no. Trainer picked HSRG.
Yeah,
and
2
Uma.
other people besides
Yeah.
Silver Whale, which is
Nobody cares what Truner picked.
Trainer and
Shut up, Truna. You were in your last one.
Which
yeah,
I don't know if it's just the quality of the group, but Uma didn't
Rezo,
look
Trainer Rezo.
as great as they looked last league. I don't know if that's just because of how scummy WoW G plays. To force like a 0-0.
Yeah.
But like they trounced Alter though, and then against HSRG, game could have gone either way, honestly. And then WoW G, they just couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, I think against WoWG, I mean, we had, no man of the match, but also it was a lot of shitty shooting. They definitely looked downgraded from last league, but WoWG got hands, so I don't know.
Yeah, fucking Moonguard has the
They're legit.
most saves of the current teams that are still alive, basically.
Uma strikes me as a round 2 survival exit.
How many saves? Moonguard, I believe, has 15 saves, which is 1 behind the leader JOP, who is dead, and is tied
He's
with
dead now.
2,000 Ghosts in a Fort, who was also dead.
He's also dead. Wow. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So a lot of saves. I'm sure we would have said this in the past. Not necessarily a hallmark of a great team. Sometimes a hallmark of a team that just gets shot to shit and dies.
I mean, considering
yeah.
that WoW G has only given up 2 goals, one of them being a own goal, their defense is legit. Offense,
Oh no,
you
it's
can definitely
very
debate
legit.
that.
I'm
Yeah.
saying no. What I'm saying is that it demonstrates the difference between a team like WoWG and a team like VN, for example.
Oh yeah, Dom G, yeah, fair enough.
Correct. Yeah.
Good group. Any other closing remarks on this one before we move on?
Bad group.
Bad group. Yeah. Had a very bad
Just don't look at my flare. Bad group.
Bad group. All right.
Group
Group
mid.
L. We had Hentai Games General versus Katawa Shoujo General, which are both hentai games. A 2-2 draw. Thank you, Thanos. And then we had ZZZ, kind of dog walking Domji, really. Real solid 2-1 to put them through. So HUG topped the group, which I think wasn't too surprising, right?
No, people kind of expected that, yeah.
And then
People
ZZZ
Yeah.
in second place.
It's the ZZZ
That
in
was
second
less
place that was the
expected.
shocking one more than anything.
Yeah.
I mean,
especially
that's a
their-
great turnaround, though,
Yeah.
from ZZZ, yeah.
And
It
then
is, yeah.
first
No,
match
look,
was
I-
appalling.
I read some comments about this, and I think that QD and Toki should apologize for basically managing ZZZ from the comm booth and giving them the win. Notoriously successful VGL managers, QD and Toki. Both of you apologize now. You basically
QD
sock
is
puppeted
notoriously
the ZZZ manager.
I'll do
I-
it again.
I watched
Not-
the ZZZ manager
Do it
implement
again.
all of your suggestions and instructions. I think it's unfair. I think you should apologize to the Dom G fan and apologize to the KSG fan.
They even put the
Don't be
S in
rude.
instead.
KSG has
listen,
at
You
least
were being
2
rude.
fans.
You made him lose.
Man, listen here, buddy. First of all, KSG actually has fans, unlike Domji.
No, I know they do.
Now, second of all, anyone that listens to my instructions for any kind of Divegrass event is a fucking idiot. Like, it's just like so unquestionably dumb. Like the other VN manager. So like, I don't know what if he was listening to my instructions, then God help him.
No.
I don't
no,
remember
he was
what I
not.
said, to be honest.
No, he
I'm
was
pretty
not.
sure I was
actually.
I'm pretty sure I
I
was just
read it in-
commentating on how the teams were playing, which is what I always
No.
do.
I read it in 4CCG and I went back and watched to see, like, was that true? Was he actually
Beeps.
doing anything that they were saying? No.
Believed
he was
for
not.
CCG again award.
Fell for it
Beebs,
again.
you don't
award.
use the CCG though, so how did you see that?
That's true.
Actually, it got reposted in Discord. That's how I saw it. The comments got reposted in the cord, and I saw it in the cord.
Yeah. Right next to the big melty.
Yep. The big melty that will never get
I'm gonna
posted on
big
the
melty
CCG,
all
no matter
over
how
you.
many times you ask.
What was that streak?
Fuck, don't do
I don't know.
Streak.
Nothing.
What the fuck?
LT on the board.
Well, as somebody who in my managing career at one point was in completely dire straits of not knowing what the fuck to do, listening to the commentary suggests some ideas and then doing them and doing better, I'm just doing what I've been taught, so.
Wow.
Simple as.
I didn't win that
Unbelievable.
game. It was a fucking atrocious game. But I don't know.
Also,
So what you're saying is you
Sometimes
have a
maybe
long
that's
history of
something you
this
gotta
behavior.
maybe you gotta be crafty. Sometimes the commentator is like, oh, they're playing like this. It's like, well, they're playing like this. I see. If you're not observant yourself, let others be observant. You know, crafty.
Not everything
I don't know.
needs a reaction.
I don't know if they actually fucking took any of our advice, quote unquote,
No,
or our
they
commentary.
didn't. They
but-
did not. I specifically looked.
This is a
and they
manager
did
who's
not.
reached finals before. Like,
Clearly, the solution to get rid of all of this is we need commentators to be wrong more.
that's true.
All right,
need people
I
to come
think I
in
can
and have
offer some
no
Which
idea what
we
they
already
talking
do a lot of the time.
With so many
Wrong, you
dumbasses.
say?
Shout out to this game.
Kara, get on
not
every
having
game.
Any
wait.
minute of the match at all whatsoever.
Oh yeah, that's right. It didn't have a HGG2D KSG didn't have a man of the match. It was I think Bird said that's probably happened before. Can anybody think of a time when that's happened before?
No,
Not specifics, but it definitely has happened.
Yeah,
it was in a.
before.
I think
yeah,
it was in a
can
4cc match. And I seem to remember
Yeah.
it was like it was also on PES 17. Or maybe it was a VGL match. No.
Someone's saying it's
Dom
someone's
G,
saying
Civ
VGL
4X.
11. Yeah, Dom
Yeah.
G
Dom
versus Civ,
G,
Civ
Civ
4XG.
What did you say for XG? I seem to remember it also happened in a 4cc match, but I can't fucking remember for the life of me. What it
Yeah,
So it
I've
absolutely
definitely
has.
seen it before. I can't remember what specific.
Just a PES
matches, though.
17 stinky.
was. Another
Wrong.
great feature of PES 17 that other PESs don't have that makes
Wait.
it better.
It was also that game was also a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, it
There was a
happens in
2-2
draws.
draw with an own goal, a penalty, a red card.
I'm
and a 90-plus
noticing.
yellow.
A red card at 3
Nice.
minutes in.
Fuck
It
yeah.
happens when it's a
I remember
draw.
that match.
Well, that's
A player
that
on
answers who was
does
streaming. It must have been
exactly the
QD.
same, like
Yeah.
score wise.
Well, yeah.
So Pez is just like, hey, both of these guys would be man of the match if their team won, and we can't give them both man of the match, so nobody gets it.
I guess so, yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm noticing no man of the
Mayhaps.
match.
I don't
Then
know
in
who it
that
would have been
case,
on Civ
it's
4
crazy
though.
that it doesn't happen more often.
I know,
Because Civ
I
4
know,
only scored on a penalty and an own goal.
Well, whoever scored then, probably.
Somehow I'm that guy.
Stalin.
Yeah, but Hiroko BCD got a brace for Dom G though, so that would make more sense for that player to be the MVP of the entire match.
Stalin
Stalin probably
Stalin
made like more
disappeared the
passes
man
or
of the
something,
match.
and then
Probably, yeah.
like, how Pez
Yeah.
values that stuff is stupid.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, fuck the Dutch. They eat like an alley cat in a cartoon. I agree.
That's what that
Oh,
looks like.
that's scrumptious.
Scran. Alright,
Not
Look at
Scran.
the girth of that pickle.
I think for this one,
Eh,
I
alright.
do think that
Could be
it's
thicker cut.
got to be said. KSG tried their best.
They did.
I think that they should come back and do more cool stuff. I'm glad that they're here. For
The
a
hypes
long
were
time,
great. That
for,
was
for a
some
long
peak
time,
stuff.
KSG was like a team that no one really wanted to be in the VGL. I think they were.
Well,
back
yeah.
back in their original
They have a
run, they were like
reputation.
incredibly low effort, like annoying, and also Katawa Shoujo was seen as gay cringe. Whereas now it is viewed as heartwarming gay cringe that we all remember from back in the day. And
It's
the people in
Kino
charge-
retro gay cringe.
yeah, and so like, and all the people involved in it are doing a lot of work. So thanks Katawa for being here. comeback.
Yeah, KSG was one of the reasons VG was made, if you recall. It was LOL G, KSG, and I think Mass Effect G, maybe something else.
Mass
Probably
Effect.
that sounds right. That was
Yeah, 'cause
around
the-
when, yeah, it was big at the time.
It was big
Yeah.
at the time because of 3 coming out and
How unfortunate.
soon, and Tortanic also
'Cause,
happening.
yeah, like StarCraft was a problem. TF2G was a problem.
Yeah. But KSG was the reason that happened as well, and that's why I had the reputation, because it was the epitome of circle jerk general. Which, I mean, nowadays that's just old hat. That's everybody.
That's just a general.
So yeah,
Not
it's just a
everyone's
general.
circle jerk.
And KSG's so old and like so inoffensive compared to a lot of the things out there now. It's like it's just kind of like it's a
My
nice old
opinion
man
of you
just on the
has
porch.
become greater over time.
Yeah.
By
the
nature
young
of the
ones in those gotcha
shitification
threads,
of
they're acting
everything
a little
else.
crazy.
12
Yeah,
years
gotcha
ago,
didn't
Katawa
exist.
Shoujo was bad enough that they needed a containment board.
Yeah.
And holy shit, has
They're
it
just
gotten so
posting
much
their
worse.
cots, their SSX.
Yeah, like KSG was a bad, like the villain, I guess, of VG back when gotcha didn't exist as a concept. So
Now
you
our
know,
villains
times
are
What's
change.
wrong with
parody of
Gotcha?
China.
Yep.
Well, you
What's
see,
wrong
it's
with
bad.
Gotcha?
It's bad, unlike loot boxes and microtransactions, which are good and fine.
Right, which are good and this not the same.
They are good
Not the
because
same
they
at
are
all.
Western, unlike gacha, which is Japanese, which is bad.
Gotcha is
Or
terrible.
Chinese.
FIFA packs.
Yeah. Buys
Gacha
battle
is terrible.
pass.
Yeah,
Buys Battle Pass.
buys battle pass, buys fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards, buys whatever, man.
Buys food.
Buys yet another edition of Skyrim for the 19th time.
Yeah, buys
Well, you gotta buy
Mario
Skyrim
Kart.
for Switch too
buys
now.
Mario,
Yeah, buys Switch too.
buys another Nintendo game. You guys are crazy. Anyone that bought Mario Kart World or whatever the fuck it was called after seeing all that shit,
That's it, yeah.
crazy person. That shit
Buys
looked
the
like wank.
physical edition,
You can't call Resident Evil like
limited edition Mario Kart World
That
for
shit looked like
$100.
wank, like total fucking like spunk. And you
No,
paid-
it just looked
you
like
paid-
Mario Kart 8.
You
That's
paid
fine, but-
$90 plus tip, and the tip was $350 for a doorstop to play
third world
a game.
Loki, you're saying this because Hatsune Miku and
$450.
SpongeBob are both in the Sonic Racing game.
Yeah,
Let's
that
be
shit
real
looked
here.
like the battle pass. Meanwhile, Miku, SpongeBob, and like Kiryu are all in Sonic Racing. How
It's not Kiryu, it's the
Can
fucking,
you
it's a Chichibod.
Can you imagine buying fucking Mickey Mouse Mario instead of that shit? I would be crazy. You could have Miku versus, like, it's basically Smash Bros. And Mario Kart, except it's got no Mario, it's got Sonic, who is a cooler character.
Who's
Fuck
better?
you.
Yeah.
That's right. Anything else
that's
to
good
say about this
Nintendo.
group? Oh yeah,
Um,
guys who got it right. No
Congrats to ZZZ
yeah.
for advancing.
Let's see.
Being a new
let's
team.
see who are those who know. I've managed to save this page.
Danko, again.
Everybody got it right
Listen,
except for like
listen
me
here,
and-
John Woke. Why have you highlighted all these groups that we're not looking at in red and green, and not like any of the groups that I needed, and then gone and fucked off to like turnover sausages? Fuck you. Right, so HG2D prediction correctors. Mr. Turns Over Sausage, Denko himself. Rezo, he got it right. Cypher,
Rezo
he
is
got it
running
right.
away with this
Cypher
shit.
got it right. That's crazy. Merc Brush, you got it right. Whoever Ace Adia is, you got it right. Congratulations. Another one from M4's Footrest, number one predictor. Good job. And Beauregard, who I think is a ZZZ fan. Good job, all of you.
I
You're
think
all
he's a
very
tester
good at
for
this.
ZZZ.
Yeah, he was in the chat. He is a player, so yeah.
You're a tester for ZZZ. Congratulations. I'm gonna assume that you turned it around.
It was you. You
It was
did
you.
it.
Yeah.
Specifically you.
Yeah,
I'm
we had
not
a few
crying that people
in
spend
the other order, but
I'm not crying that people buy Mario games instead of spending hundreds on JPEGs. I'm crying that people buy Mario games instead of Sonic games. That's the problem here. There's a problem with society. Society, people bought Sonic
or
instead
just
of Mario.
don't, or just stop paying $100 for the same fucking Mario games. You don't
Denko
have
is
to
playing
spend
with
it
his
on
sausage.
JPEGs. I don't give a fuck.
That is
Just
true.
stop buying the same Mario games.
Bro,
every
but you
year.
have an open world where you can do little dumb mission things.
I do think
It's a
you know
different
what, I'm
game
gonna
now.
say, I think spending
boring. It's
$100
not fun.
on Super
Yes.
Mario Kart,
Yeah.
which is
They
the same
broke
game
new
every time,
ground.
is worse than spending
They
money
turned it
on
into Burnout
Gacha.
Paradise. Well,
It's worse than spending money on Gacha because at least Gacha is different sometimes. Mario Kart is literally the same fucking game every time.
Instead of fucking buying this JPEG of a girl, I can buy a JPEG of a boy. How innovative.
What fucking
Yeah,
gacha do you play that you have boys in
You
your
Yeah,
buy
imagine.
$100 for the same boy every year.
Yeah, the same boy and he's a fat fuck from Brooklyn.
Isn't that kind of like outdated at this point? Most gacha have like guys roll.
I thought you were gonna say
Yeah,
most-
yeah.
Yeah, well, they don't.
I
None of them
played
have-
the
It's
game
just
with
like-
Magic
Lane. There's no
Sad-
D.
Oh yeah. Well,
Alright,
Black news.
Black.
I don't think I'm allowed to say that.
It was Juneteenth the other day, so we I don't know.
Yeah, the other day.
You know, that extends for another few days. Alright, we're done with this day. Day that was streamed by Bird is over. Congratulations if you got your predictions right. Commiserations if you didn't. You're stupid. Next day,
I thought it was I thought it was a good day. I don't know if we've already talked about this, but like I saw some slander and some unflattering things, but I thought it was a good day. Like
Bird
overall.
It resulted in a lot of very fun games, but a lot of technical issues. Bird is a very unfortunate streamer.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
why you keep him around because he's got a fun Pez.
Yeah, it's like
Rounds
are
it says that we
weird.
had it all. We
Pez is
had
better.
own goals, high scoring draws, blowouts, teams getting blown
Speaking of-
out, or teams blowing
speaking
out
of
and not
fun
advancing
Pez.
anyway.
Whatever the fuck happened to Alter?
Yeah.
that was fun. Yeah, I like Bird
Well,
as a streamer.
Whatever
It's
the
just-
fuck
yeah,
happened to Ultra,
unfortunate.
they got the good old 0-0, baby.
Yeah, they got 0-0'd by
Almost happened today. too.
my fucking goat Moonguard killing Alter.
To be fair, it was the goats on both sides, and the key saving stuff too.
Yeah, but Moonguard got man of the match though, so that's who my goat is personally.
Twice.
That's
yeah.
fair.
The God Keeper.
The Godkeeper.
Step aside.
He's
clap.
gonna be VG's keeper.
Well, guys, if
He's
you,
gonna be
if you
VG's
heard it here
keeper, and he's
first.
gonna be bad.
Well, you know what? 150.
I don't understand.
154.
I think Rezo put it best. He's like VG's like the Man United. The worst he's
Yeah. So it
Yeah,
happened
the off
again.
God
Laughing like I
Keepers.
know what that means.
so weird.
Happened again. Well, you know what? There's 156 streaming clerks in here. If you were all to put in $5 to our GoFundMe, we can buy Bud a new GPU and he can actually stream things without his computer dying.
We were talking about it the day of. and,
That
like,
that
in the
actually
console
might
and after
not
that.
be enough money, genuinely.
No, it won't.
I have my RX 590 that I upgraded from in January. It's sitting in a box over there, not doing anything. It's a genuine offer that I will send that to Bird.
Oh, Bud, you know what? If you're listening, which you're not, fucking
No.
pull your address. You know, just dox yourself. It's that easy.
Everybody knows.
I wouldn't have
everybody
my
knows that you're-
computer if I didn't dox myself to
Yeah,
Kegels.
Cutie is streaming off of something that Keckles gave him.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that your
Why not?
Pez seed is in your GPU. So if we get rid of his
Right.
GPU, then we won't have his Pez seed anymore.
The seed is stored in
right.
the GPU.
Absolutely.
Damn.
I
All right,
I believe
I'm gonna move us
many
on.
are saying this.
I'm gonna move us on to day 2, what people are dubbing the worst day, which starts with Group A. You know, I will say that I feel like it's very mean to say that it was a bad day. I think it was quite a good day.
Worst day.
It's not. It's
The worst day ever. Not specific to anything. The worst day.
We
It was
saw.
fine. It was a
I
fine.
wouldn't.
Damn.
I wouldn't say it bad. It's just
Of course not,
disappointing.
you streamed it.
No. I agree. It's bad to a certain extent. I wouldn't just go ahead and say it's just bad in all caps. I would say it's primarily disappointing to what it turned out.
Today is disappointing. You are bad.
True. Damn.
Bad.
I mean, look at this fucking stink. Top the group.
They are no longer.
But HG also went through to knockouts, so I'm willing to forgive you on this.
It really needs to be pointed out. Fucking.
That's what you're fucked over with.
Group A, we have HG and Stink going 2-2, and we had VN and LCG going 3-3.
Fair.
We had 2 draws to send Ink through in first place, and then HG through in second place.
He retires from VN and VGL Co. And the first tournament that happens, Ink tops a group that VN dies in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming back. You fuckers.
Damn.
Can't have this.
It is the summer of stink.
Brother, this team
There's a fucking
stinks.
heat wave going on right now, so yeah, it stinks pretty bad right now. I mean, we can just open up with the fact, I think, is the topic, which is nobody got this group right at all.
Zero people got this group
Not a
right.
single person got this group right. Some people called like one team going through in the right position, but
that's not true. What about blue collar?
Yeah.
Collar.
Except blue.
Oh, right, he's the only one.
Oh,
Someone got
he did. Never mind. Yeah.
HG.
Sorry, I scrolled
Blue
past
collar.
There you go.
Here,
Big ups
Blue
to
collar
the
got it.
one guy. Yeah, there you
Big
go.
ups to the
AFG
goat.
Blue collar,
player.
the ball knower.
Ball nowhere.
Blue collar. If you're here, I don't know what the fuck. Okay, fine.
He's right there. Yeah.
He's been around. He's also the
Yeah.
G manager in 4CC recently. So
He
I
says-
don't know if I want to declare him ball knower just yet.
Oh yeah. He says I picked the funniest choice.
LCG fanboys.
Quote, I picked the funniest choice, which I suppose that's true. You're right.
It is, yeah.
Man, LCG sucks.
I don't even
Sorry to
know.
say.
I don't even know
Yeah,
if I
no.
Man,
would
VN
know.
sucks.
LCG
Sorry
would have
to
been
say.
a funnier choice, but
Man, I like
unfortunately they
HG.
suck.
Yeah.
Man,
They suck and
in
they're
terms of, like,
frauds.
both games, it was a good way to start the day from both teams. I'd say ASEG got on a little unlucky there,
E-seg.
but Ink.
He says ASEG. He's always said this. It's
Still
stupid.
fucking me, dude.
This New York
ASEG.
accent.
You know what? Fuck this.
Don't
I'm
bully
eating a
him.
baby carrot.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, A-seg did pretty good. To get through, I guess.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, good on ASEG.
As much as it pains me to say it, it could look pretty good.
They did. Yeah.
Everything played out pretty much exactly as I said.
The easiest 5 points
What did you
of
say?
Stink's career.
What did you say?
Okay, no.
You
You specifically said when I posted my picks, you replied and said, "Ink, care to explain?"
Yeah.
And,
yes.
and I said, Ink. I think I'm about to pick Ink to advance from a group. I'd have to look back, but I don't think I've ever done that before. I'd also like to make it clear I'm not a believer in Ink at this point, but I think that the match order has played nicely into their hands. They play LCG first in the past 3 VGLs in a row. LCG stumbled out of the gate. A draw against MMG and then a loss against blah, 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 blah. Should the trend continue, Ink could steal a quick 3 points off the Sleeping Giant and reap the rewards on the back end against HG, who I expect not to be particularly potent. All right, I definitely got that last part wrong, for sure. But they did still, like, I think the match order helped them out.
To be fair, if anything, Ink stole 3 points off of VN, who looked like giants after their first match.
No, they didn't.
No,
I think that was always an illusion.
No, it was completely Ink. It was Ink.
I don't know how to
They
tell you this.
Stole
but-
3 points of VN. VN were lucky to steal a fucking goal out of that game. That was one of the worst performances of a team I've ever seen. I already ranted about this, and I tell you what, the game here was at least better. It was disappointing, but it was the game that I expected to happen. just it was, no one won really from either of us. I think that upsettingly enough, the game did annoy me enough that I think I was a little too mean to the LCG manager. So I do want to. He's not here, but I was gonna apologize to him for being mean. But I think they did play very well. It was besides the initial blitz from LCG where they just dunked 2 goals on VN. I think VN played pretty good. But it's just too little too late, really. I don't think they believed in what they were running at the start of the cup. There was quite a few teams who for some reason just refused to believe in what won them previous games and then didn't run it and then lost. So that's stupid. But yeah, they looked fine. It was just not enough. Another failed campaign for VN where they look okay but don't play well enough to get through.
I think this is the best VN since VGL 21. I am very confident that this is a top 4 VN team.
Okay.
Well, they didn't play any of their shit. They just didn't run. Like, just a team that just did not believe in running their shit. That was their fucking problem. And teams that don't believe in running their shit never win shit because they can't commit.
I think that's a honest and fair criticism. But for what it's worth, the initial salvo made this seem like LCG was going to pull off their fucking miracle shit again.
Yeah, they needed to win by 4.
At that point, the entire CCG was on fire, calling it a throw.
Yeah.
Like, here comes the throw. Here comes a VN to throw for LCG. They're going to go through.
I don't think
and
the team's going to
for
throw
what it's
for
worth,
LCG.
VN's manager tried his best to like get back into this game, and he did.
Yeah, they did.
By the second half, it was just essentially, all right, which one of you fuckers are gonna go down first? And neither of them could. They went down at the same time.
VN definitely played better in the second half by a lot. They should have won this game by a lot, and they didn't because coming in clutch at the 90th minute, here comes Mr. Fuckface himself, clapped, scoring, saving an absolute laser beam that would have put VN ahead. Like,
oh god, I remember.
Such a save, and that was the time. I remember I was watching it like on my phone. I like dropped my phone on the floor in agony when that happened.
Pokey fell to his knees and Greg's.
Yeah, my phone dropped to my floor in front of like 3 other people who I happened to be sat near, and they were looking at me like I was a fucking alien. Tears were streaming down my face. I was raped in the sweltering hot British summer of 2025 by Clapped. Watching my team get absolutely owned. It was horrible.
I'm imagining
so
you in Downfall. You know, they're like coming in to tell you about the score, and you're like, your phone is like jiggling in your hands and falling down onto the desk.
Mein Führer.
I'm seeing the slow-mo shot of his phone hitting the ground.
I very slowly take off the sunglasses I was wearing. It was terrible.
To reveal tears.
To reveal tears that filled my eyes. And the sad news that Shitty Kong was found dead in his treehouse in Congo Jungle Island.
To be fair, to make it all worse, Toki, it's like this is the one game this asshole really did decide to show up.
He did
at the last minute.
The day before, I think, the day before, the manager DM'd me about the music, and that he later said he only had hope in Kiss Your Sister and JOP, and like the 2 players that showed up there were Holy Fucking Kino and Click on Spoiler. Just no faith in the ones that scored.
There is
appropriate for LCG.
one other thing I want to say about this match that isn't about VN, specifically about LCG. Since LCG have come, and I was thinking about this for a while. Since LCG have come into the cup, they have been a perpetual spotlight team. Since like their inception, which was rule bendy, to like a lot of shit surrounding them around like fan bases and offsiders, and then winning a cup. I think this is going to be their turning point where they become effectively absorbed into the VGL as just another team.
All right, so this is where they become AKG.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. Like when AKG came in, there was like a load of shit. You know, they had their shit happen, and they had their like second places and whatever. Or GFG is another good example.
I was gonna say, I think
GFG is a better example because AKG spooned their first cup,
GFG
while AKG got
probably more than AKG. But yeah, this is their like they just become another team. I think like their big spotlight period, now that they've shown their mortality, their Clapped is bailing them out. They don't have their previous star player as much as they wanted to have him for that last game, Alba.
They tried.
Like I think that's it, and I think that's probably going to be better for them because
I mean,
it must suck.
Yeah,
I don't know, but maybe the manager really enjoys it. But I would assume it must suck to be a manager for a team like that and constantly have to deal with all that shit all the time.
Yeah, I mean the way that he posts makes. I mean, this is just my own personal opinion, but I mean, I do hope that this cup teaches him to not really, or to maybe rethink about how he approaches the game, because it felt like LCG was like a team where like they had a really good plan A, but if that plan A just didn't work, they didn't know what to do. And after every single goddamn game, he would always post how many more saves Clapped got, and it's like no one fucking cares. Holy fucking shit. Who cares if Clapped has 81 saves now? Your team just got fucking eliminated from the tournament. Holy fuck, dude.
That's a good point. He's Scottish, so no, he's never ever gonna stop doing that.
I mean, I guess not. And again, like that's
just like the old TWG manager.
He's fine with like all the heat on the team because he gets to show off how great Clapped is. Whereas, like, bro, your team lost 2-1.
I don't think that the banter is particularly a bad thing or anything. It's good.
No.
I hope that the manager actually continues to, dish it and revel in dishing it.
Yeah.
There's
it's better.
Really, I don't think there's a real problem with that.
I mean, there's a difference between like banter and making it seem like you only care about how many saves you're really good. Which, to be fair, Clapped is a really great keeper. I'm not trying to say that Clapped is shit. Clapped is really good, and he's been saving LCG for a long ass time. But like, when it seems like that's all you care about, step back and fucking consider another option.
Yeah, whatever. That's just cultural differences. I think that's just the classic, That's the bomb approach to it. I don't think you could, like, let's be real. Unfortunately, you're a weedy American that can't take the heat. Sorry, buddy.
Do you call them Wheaties, dog?
He's an American representing Chinese being mad at a Scotsman representing Koreans.
Yeah.
This is just perfectly in character.
Yeah, my shitty Asian team is better than his shitty Asian team. What the fuck?
Very true.
You caught me.
True.
I will say,
this you also manage a Chinese team. So.
Well, gotta stick with the fellow chinks.
Are there any more crypto chinks we need to know about?
Where are the Discord portraits? Do you want me to have portraits of every single person that's cool? Fuck you, fine off.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know.
Well, because Denko has the add-on that has all of the avatar pictures that light up when people are talking.
Light up when we're talking, yeah.
What the fuck is Cypher's avatar even?
Sad.
Who's this woman?
The person that LCG's less famous is gonna.
That's not
the most is in this call right now.
You're getting Essex.
Ain't that right, Crimson?
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
I didn't even hear a single word you said there. What was that streak?
Oh, I said LCG's less famous era starts now, so it's gonna affect you the most.
No, it's gonna get even worse because people are gonna be like, "Hey, remember when LCG was good?" Shares clip.
Yeah.
Hey Lois, remember when LCG was good?
Wait.
with
Oh,
the header.
yeah.
Hey,
Hold on.
Lois, it's like that when Dante scored a header.
Yeah, I do. That's why-
Dante, what the heck?
yeah.
I do this to myself.
I know I've
Well,
said this
to be
before,
fair,
but I'm really
it'll
glad
be
that
fine,
the
Chris,
fact that
and-
I'm in that clip too and nobody says anything is like,
Yeah, but you know what? You got the clip instead where they AI translated you to Korean, and that makes me
That is
so much
true.
more uncomfortable.
That is true. That made me genuinely
Oh.
uncomfortable.
It's an iconic line. It's an iconic line. It really is. It's like, do you believe in miracles? Yes. It's at
yeah,
that level.
that is true. Sort of.
That's fair. Cuties,
Oh yeah,
cutie rant.
my shit. Well, the difference between that is I did those things on like First Boom and Ass and stuff, and I did those on purpose, not to be sound bites, but like I did those like with the intent of being funny.
Yeah, you lean into
He was
being
clip
funny.
farming.
Dante, Crimson didn't say it that way
Yeah,
with
that
the
is just
intent
like
of being a soundbite.
It was just like, the energy I wanted to give that match, and is a normal fucking like play-by-play call that I can't do anymore.
To be fair, it's just if anything, it's an appreciation.
It was
of
so
how good a
good.
commentator you are.
Yeah,
it's just
It
an
was
appreciation
iconic.
of how
It
good
was.
you are, dude.
Just wait for a new team and then you can make
That was
another
really-
call.
It was unfortunately a really good game. We all had
Yeah.
energy.
That was a fantastic
But,
game.
They're going
Yeah.
to be talking about that one for years to come.
The game that will be
They'll make
It's
a
the most
documentary
viewed
about it.
anything VGL related. Damn.
You're gonna have
Yeah.
LCG fans on their deathbed, like holding
Or
their
the next one
grandson's
to get
hand
clipped is gonna be Cypher.
and just saying,
That-
"Please, just show me the clip one more time before I die."
That match had a ton of like story going into it, had a insane amount of people actually interested, and then the match itself delivered. It is arguably the best like VGL match that I can remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got
And that's-
hundreds
it's
of thousands
two
of
teams-
views. on
It's two
YouTube.
teams I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah. Sometimes those are the best matches to call, to be honest.
Dude, why the fuck did you dox me like that? What the fuck, dude? That's not my avatar. That's just me.
You showed his government
How are you
face.
still alive? What
yeah,
the fuck?
you fucking showed my government ID.
Also, that's not
Outing
Junior.
Mantis as a
That's the
virgin
normal.
right now.
That's the normal softball. That's not Junior.
Outing him as a virgin right now
Where's my
because he's
picture
still got
of
a
fucking
head.
Denko, which is between Sans with the Infinity Glove? Oh, there it is. Oh, pussy. There you are. No, you're getting the one that I have. Where were we? Someone else lead us into another group.
That was
while
a
I
tangent.
while I
That was-
download
yeah.
the-
Anything-
Groupie! We got
Wait,
groupie!
yeah, groupie,
Groupie,
groupie.
Never
no,
let me hold
tie.
Let me
Give
get
it
out
up
of
for
here.
Groupie.
Another tie.
Another draw.
Another,
Yeah.
tie. Another draw. Snow G and Annie.
Oh,
1-1.
Cypher. Another draw, please.
I think like half of the games on Saturday were draws.
Yes.
Yes.
It had to be more than that. It had to be
fuck.
more than
No,
that.
it was just 4 draws and 4,
Fuck.
3 1 goal. No,
Okay.
2 1 goal leads and 2 2-goal leads. Okay.
Yes. Those games
Not
are
too bad.
really close to being draws too.
Yeah. All right. Well, big clappa for our boy Streak here. He did it. Good job.
Very
Big
Fucking
did it,
good.
however-
destroyed those stupid butts.
Fucking Lord and Savior didn't. He's the probably the
No,
worst
good
metal for a team
lord.
that is advancing.
The entire first half was just complete and utter fucking dog shit to watch to like
Listen,
do anything even about it.
I'm
It
gonna
was
stop
so
you right there,
bad.
fucker.
Whoa.
Whoa!
I am going to kill you
whoa.
for what you put me through in that match. He missed the shot. Let me fucking slow it down 3 more times.
Yeah,
I was
no,
gonna
we need
choke
to,
you out, dog.
you need to look closer at that. It's funny.
You tortured me. I was like
But
No,
are we forgetting the first match of this group?
Yes,
Snow G
the
and
first match
Hanny?
of this.
Snow G Hanny, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
It's Hanny's year.
This
it is Hanny's year. You know what? The hat
It's
said is Hanny who's going to spoon, and guess what? Hat's wrong. I'm killing the hat. The hat's dead. I got a new hat. It's fine.
What's the new
Snow G
hat?
robbed Hanny.
that
No,
game.
it's-
That game wasn't too like exciting because
Probably.
Hanny was tight marking Wild Cunt the entire game, so it was just basically like no one else could do anything besides if she had a lucky breakthrough with a through ball, and that was it for the next, what is it, 79 minutes after Wild Cunt scored. It was just
It was pretty
purely
much
else nothing.
neither team could really score. I think Wildcat scored off a header or was a corner too. So like not even from open
Should have been,
play.
yeah,
I thought. So
So
like
I
I
yeah,
want to
it
say
was
it's just more formation. No, I like
No, it
for-
was. It definitely wasn't. Kind of. I guess it was kind of formation stuff too, because Wildcat was the only striker ever. But it was just.
I mean, yeah, because that's
Hanny
the one.
couldn't just find anyone else to go through up
I
there.
want to.
Well,
Personally, I want to ask Hanny management. Like you saw last week, the 4-4-2 didn't work for Nick G. Why'd you guys go to it?
Because they're better.
That is not an excuse.
Because it's
We got that
Hanny's
dog in
year. Yeah.
Yeah.
again, I think in both cases the 4-4-2 wasn't the wrong play for either team, because I think what they wanted to do was that because of how wide Snow G likes to play, that they probably wanted to have 4 people strictly in the middle to overload the 3 non-wide players of Snow G. But the issue is that with how Snow G likes to play defense, they try to crunch the opposing team as much as possible. So if you don't have an option of playing over their defense, you're kind of just fucked.
And Hanny did get one really good through ball. If the case is that you're just saying, "Oh, it's very little risk," then you were just playing it out for the draw, which makes sense because it guarantees confirmation. And I guess since the team you just beat by like 3 goals is up next, it would make sense to go for it if that's the logic.
Yeah, and I think their game plan.
I think the logic is that they knew that they were playing the worst auto in the VG league.
The self-proclaimed worst auto in the VG league.
I hope
it didn't advance.
That's
so-
a different one.
Yeah, it didn't
There's
advance.
still a
So
worse
clearly it
one.
was shit.
I hope whoever typed that ate their shit. That was unironically enough, it was a solid defensive auto. It wasn't like offensively, yeah, you knew what you were gonna get. It's a 4-5-1, sure, but at the end of the day, it seemed to have stuffed a very prolific Hanny offense, and then what was a prolific Nick G offense from last VGL.
Yeah,
No,
I think
I think all that means
game
is that
plan.
all the teams in group.
I guess.
All the teams are bad.
I don't know, because freaking DBG like destroyed that Snow G export.
They did,
Like
yeah.
destroyed it.
It
Meanwhile,
was- it
like
felt like a very fluky game because that Snow G export did not even like nearly have as bad shit happen to it. Going forward.
I think it was just what DBG likes to do. Directly countered what Snow G wants to do. Like DBG likes to play it way over the top. They don't mind stretching it out wide, whereas like Snow G is designed to like probably destroy teams that want to play like strictly down the middle of the pitch, basically.
Yeah, that's their tactics, and you should all take note of that. Anyone that's playing as DBG, Mantis has just exactly told you how to beat them. So teams that are going to play against them, take note.
Teams that are going to play
gotta
against
do
them, and don't worry about it.
What do we think? You know what? What did you think of Nick G?
Shit. Garbage.
Yeah,
Trash.
I think
Yeah.
really.
I kind of
They
want to see
still-
if they change
Really
anything
trash.
from last VGL to this VGL? Because it felt completely different from.
They didn't. They changed, if I remember correctly, a single card on a silver, and that's it. Everything else is exactly the same.
Yeah, I just think it was more.
Then I think they probably fell for the thing where a lot of newer up and coming teams probably tested against them. So maybe more teams had a general idea about how to deal with style that Nick G likes to play. And that with Nick G also, because that style doesn't work, then yeah, I mean, I can explain that again, but like for the two managed teams though, I think they sort of maybe tested more against Nick G since they were really high placing last time, and thus knew.
Well, we have a manager from this group here that can answer.
Well, if anything, I spent the most amount of time I spent on a team in this group was Hanny. I didn't do too much against Nick G.
Wow, honestly, you hear that? You hear that, CCG? Streak took Nick G lightly and beat them 3-1.
It wasn't that he
said, Streak said, Nick G, not worth my time.
What the fuck? Why would you say that, Streak? What the fuck?
I didn't say any of that. Look, I
said, why would I take tomato can bellum seriously?
I'll be serious. It's just more like I had more time for Hanny than I did Nick G. More than anything.
How the fuck did you get tomato can?
Nick G. If I had more time for Nick G, I probably would have overthought what I was gonna do against them. So it kind of worked out.
You should have overthought what you were gonna do against Hanny.
I overthought what I was gonna do against Hanny, and that's why we lost. The more brain power I put into it, the more DBG sticks. The less brain power I put into it, the more DBG wins.
That's true. You know, when DBG won a cup, there was no thoughts going into that thing. I remember seeing that, and it was just like Rezo would just like he would test 100 times and be like, "Oh, it did not work. I'm going to use the thing that always works," and then it would always work.
That is how it be sometimes.
Yep,
to be
I remember
got
that.
an oops it.
Oops! I don't know what to do, man.
Scored free!
I scored 3 times and it did not work. I will go back to
having
playing.
unserious problem.
I will go back to playing counter short center. And it worked every single time. They won a fucking star twice. Yeah. That's all it takes.
They got the oops set against
Just run your shit. Just run your shit. Just don't think about it. Run your shit and it works. You've built your team to run this shit. You know, when people build teams, let's be real, they test on the same fucking shit like every single time. And they're like, well, you know, it beats these teams and those teams, so I guess it's fine. If you just run your team on the shit that you design them to run, and they'll win. If you start fucking with it and you start going over the shit that you didn't plan for, all you're doing is throwing away what won for shit that didn't win. You know, you gotta stick to your guts. You know, you can't show weakness.
What about situations like ZZZ though, where the thing they built isn't good, but then they change it and then they're good from then on?
Nah.
Yeah,
outlier.
To do that, they don't need to listen to
that was an outlier where the thing that they made was bad, and therefore the thing that you make is
That's
good.
what I'm talking about.
Not the thing that we make is good, and you don't need to change it. If the thing that you make is good, the thing that you make is good, you don't need to change it because it's good. That's
Why would you make a thing that was bad?
I don't know, dude. If you fucking
if it's bad, just don't make
question.
Isn't
Stop
that what
making
Ben
bad
did
things.
in VGL 8? Yes, that is exactly what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he literally found one thing that worked.
That's what
Which
we
is
did.
honestly
Fucking
that's how you pretty much win in any tournament ever. Is
that
that
shit? Yeah, as soon as you find one thing that works, you just run that shit.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
That's what worked for VN when we made top 4. We found one thing that worked and we just ran that shit every single time. On the basis that, hey, if it wins a test, it can win a game. That's all it needs.
And that's pretty much what DRG was like in PES 17, in PES 17, where I just ran one thing, ran the entire tournament. I didn't really care, and then it would just do well most of the time. If it lost, oh well.
I want to say, like, no disrespect to any of the teams in this group. Like, it's just more when it comes to testing for me, as sadly Toki beat it over my head 4 months leading up to VGL. I should really stop testing a lot. And he was right. That shit stinks. I become more miserable.
I've never
the more
liked
I
volume
stare at
testing.
tests.
I retired because of it.
Yeah.
It's just, so it's not like, oh, I didn't want to put the effort against your team or such. It was just more like, I work fucking 60 hours a week.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Damn.
So the time I put
what
into
an
VG,
overtime.
New York is that
the
bad.
time I put into like DBG or VG is the like literally my spare time as much as I can, and then I have to go back to sleep and go to work.
Oh, but
I would rather go to work than test against Nick G.
Damn.
God, I would rather
all
test
this
than go to work,
disrespect.
dog. Please, I just want to sleep for 5 hours. Is that all right?
No.
Testing against Hanny is so boring it puts me to sleep.
It's too hot.
That's
Can't
just
sleep.
Streak News. Streak said this. Please quote.
Bad news.
Streak news.
Streak News.
Yeah,
Fat news.
that's the secret to winning PES games. Just stop testing Lamau.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Once
run,
that
I
was
mean,
game.
run one test, win Senvat nightly.
yeah.
Many managers are saying this.
Just test like at most 5 times, maybe 10 if you're like tweaking a lot. But like, yeah, typically if you have something that works, use it.
Testing is
And
a
it'll
waste
work.
of time. Y'all are just plumbers. This dude doesn't know that there is one tournament in 4CC where the manager who won didn't even have the game installed.
That's true.
That's how much
That
testing really
motherfucker
did not
literally just ran the exact same thing over and over and over again. Didn't even make the export himself. Had to have
Yeah, he dictated it to
Admin
the
do it.
commissioner at the time.
yeah.
And he may or may not
won.
have instructions on his knob. No one knows.
All right, guys, we've talked about this
Yeah.
group forever. People
Way
are
too long. Let's move
People
to-
are upset at me for talking about teams. And people are upset at us for not rating Streak. Let's go on
What the
to
fuck?
Group C.
What?
In
Oh,
which...
hold on. Predictions.
Oh yeah,
Real quick.
predictions.
Limited Enjoyer and JNT are the only ones who got it right.
Yeah,
DBG
Limbab, good job on winning. And the other guy that you mentioned, JNT.
JNT.
Thank you
Yeah.
to the Japanese national team. You've all done a good job. Next,
Yes.
Group C,
Okay,
in
anyway.
which VRG and OMG, in which OMG scored 2 goals against VRG,
Yes.
who unfortunately also scored 2 goals.
Yay!
So the-
draw.
I lost my fucking shit
Yeah.
when OMG scored at 90 plus 0 to get to 2 goals.
the most
And
consistent team in
and then
VGL.
ended their group stage on 4 points.
and then MGGG in a very controversial 3-1 against GBFG. First of all, what do we think about VRG versus OMG? Commiserations to OMG. I will kick it off. Commiserations to OMG. I wish you had scored more than 2 goals. Jesus. It was and also, my God, they look fucking awful. That game. They look so
Listen,
bad.
listen. Sony only has 2 feet. The moment she gets more feet, they score more goals. Okay.
Sony doesn't have any feet now. She's dead.
Oh, true.
Your heart
Yeah.
has to
Sony
go
was an
out to,
octopus.
like,
Things would be
VRG.
different around here.
So true.
True.
Your heart has to go out to VRG because getting robbed like that is like essentially telling me I want to put the bullet through my skull.
Well, I mean, okay. Well, do we want to address the elephant in the room? GBFG.
The other game.
No, I
Oh,
think-
OMG
just do
has
this?
scored 2 in
Okay.
10 games out of 12.
That is a
Yeah.
pretty big elephant. I don't know
Yeah,
if no
kind
one's
of.
around for this.
They-
I don't know because like the one guy that has like an authority voice on this exact subject is currently turning his sausages over. So So, yeah, there's not a lot.
So
really to
I
say,
did
I
miss
guess.
this game. So
Really
someone
get, like,
fill
a
me
bit.
in to what exactly happened. this
Okay,
game.
okay, let's sum it up. So, GBFG versus MGGG. A fairly standard match to start out. GBFG, you know, they look shit as always. They're running garbage. It gets to about, like, I think it was around the 60 to 65 minute mark, around when they were doing subs, and they decide to make changes, and they go to a 4-4-2 that looks so they start making changes. So they go to a 4-4-2 sword.
This is GBFG, right?
Yeah, GBFG.
Yeah,
MGGG.
Okay.
So MGGG at this point, it's 1-1. And if MGGG wins, VRG aren't going through in round of 16. They're going through to survival. So this is a big deal for VRG if MGGG wins. Meanwhile, GBFG have to win by a shitload to go up over VRG, which is likely not going to happen. Sorry, M wants the goals or whatever. They need to win by like some enormous amount to go over OMG. Yeah, OMG would
need to win by
through
like 4 at
second.
that point, yeah.
So this is VRG's round of 16 hopes and OMG's existence hopes on the line here. So they go to a 4-4-2 sword, but then they don't. They turn on fluid to like revert to some 4-5-1 bullshit that was on their fluid presets.
It left them on effectively like a PES default 4-5-1.
Yeah, I didn't see how many players were out of position, but it looked like a few of them were.
I think it was literally the PES default one.
It looked like the PES default to me.
Should have been, yeah, it is.
I thought it was the PES default, and I'm pretty
screen.
sure there were players out of position. So it looked like a complete clusterfuck. And then they start doing really weird shit. So like it go okay, yeah. Do you have the stats up for that? Because that's gotta be
No,
shit,
I think it's
whack.
just by conditions.
Well, in any case, it looks like ass. And then they start like putting on, and then they're like, oh yeah, also we want to go +2, when it's like 1-1 and there's like 30 minutes left, which on PES 17 is a real. It's not, you know, going +2 is a real death knell on that game.
We saw that today.
Yeah, well, go on that. So they're playing this like weird, funky, like PES default 4-5-1 on +2, and then they turn on double gegenpress as well, because
with centering targets,
like epic funny. And then at some point they start like subbing their keeper. No, they put their keeper onto corners.
Yeah, they did
to take the corners, and effectively
and
have
they never took it though.
They spent like 30 minutes making changes that were clearly not beneficial or like conducive to winning a game in the minds of anyone intelligent. Like it was just stupid shit, and it comes back to our conversation earlier about that's the formation that they would have run if it wasn't a fluid. And it comes back to our conversation earlier on when a change is too much. Like, when are you just considered throwing? And I think this is a pretty good example of where there are two other teams whose results matter a lot based on what you're doing. You know, and you are clearly not taking... Well, it's hard to say, you know, you're not taking it seriously. And then it comes down to how much should we consider this as serious? You know, should we consider this as serious business, or do we not care? And I guess that's the kind of question here. Over to the floor.
So,
I think you have to take it seriously to some degree, because the issue is match order. That if you don't take it seriously, if you can't always assume that every team is going to be trying their best, well, maybe not even necessarily trying their best to win, but always doing what is conducive to their benefit as a team. If you can't count on that in every match, then match order begins to matter a lot in terms of like groups and what teams play each other in what order. Like I think as much as it is a shit posty memey tournament, I think that to some degree, for the integrity of the game, you do kind of have to take it seriously, because that it opens up a whole new can of worms if you don't.
Yeah, so hearing that entire thing, I honestly didn't think anything up until making the goalkeeper take corners was throwing. When I heard that goalkeepers like taking corner kicks,
There's
that's
no
like
reason to do that.
yeah, like that to me
Yeah.
straight up seems like throwing. Like I get going +2, especially if you need to score a lot to even advance. You just kind of have to do it. Unfortunately, it's a do or die type of situation there. The fluid stuff, I don't know if I could really call that throwing as opposed to just being not smart. Same with Centaur, double Gigan, that's like whatever. It's the goalkeepers on corners that to me is like, oh, this is legit, like you're not trying to win the game at this point anymore.
Right. You're trying to lose. Like that's what you do in like AG League, or what you do in like Golden Spoon type shit.
Yeah.
To try and make the funny happen. And the funny happens because you have no keeper in the net. Like there's no strategic, well, yeah, there's definitely no strategic advantage to having that. Whereas at least with what happened with AKG, there is in theory a strategic advantage to that. That's why Pez will send your keeper forward.
Yeah.
Right. And there is absolutely no tactical benefit, no reason why you would have your keeper on the corner taking the corner.
My follow-up to this is, did the manager of GBFG speak to the general at all about that match?
I have no idea. That's something that only greenies are able to say. Like, and there was someone that came into the CCG afterwards and was like, "Hey, our manager basically has gone AWOL and not really communicated properly with the gen for some time, and this is like not in our interest. What are you gonna do about it?"
Oh, I didn't even know about that.
So
it wasn't for GBFG; it was for a different team.
That was MJG,
it was
wasn't
from
it?
GBFG. No, it was from GBFG. It was.
There's two situations.
There's two situations of this happening, which I guess.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. Managers, get your shit together.
Well, where's the GBFG one? Was it not today?
The GBFG one's weird because, like, well, you know how
I missed that.
Do it right. So I went to
this guy in the chat
thread yesterday. Yeah.
I
went to GBFG's thread yesterday, and I saw that the manager did indeed post about the match. So,
I mean, was it before it started, or was it after the match?
Before.
So yeah, they probably happened. Then he just went AWOL, basically.
But is there the other thing is that he's calling him out for not actively posting about our matches, but then there's proof of him posting about it.
Yeah, so we do actually collect all of your posts because that is a rule. So we do have a link of him posting yesterday to the thread, which has 2 replies to it.
Got you.
Maybe he's talking about previous matches. I don't know.
Let me go in
previous matches.
Bullshit.
Because I feel like this GBFG fan has no reason to like lie unless he just really. I
know he doesn't. That's
actually he doesn't
more.
Want. I mean,
sometimes he just misposts. You know.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Well, there's a linked post. Also. Yeah, there is a linked post for last week. Let me look at it. I don't know, and I guess there's no. Well, apparently the GBFG manager posts the link to the stream in a weird way, which I can see is like he spells out dot.
You know, I mean,
all right, yeah, to avoid the filter, yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I
have never had an issue with just posting the stream directly, so I don't think the filter is an issue anymore.
It's not. It's a 4cc thing.
Yeah.
I mean, he might just be stupid.
Not filtered. Well, we know he is just stupid.
That's always a factor that you need to take into account when talking about GBFG.
I'm personally amused by a lot of that guy's antics, but he is just an idiot.
He did post last week too. There aren't any replies to the post, but it is his post. So because it's the same SciTube dot implying dot fun, etc. But yeah, he's been
that might
making
just be the
posts. I
case.
think they're just getting missed.
Is it? Because
You know,
I
each
remember
general
the guy,
reacts differently to posts. You need different things for each
Mm.
general, honestly.
Yeah.
I remember
He's
the
gotten
guy
replies
who,
to
who
posts
posted
before,
in
but,
4CGG was saying that he often makes posts in place of the manager for stream days. But I don't know if that's true. That's yeah, I don't know about that. But in any case,
So-
maybe this is one for the final ass on what is to be done about this
Yeah.
game.
Gotta consider.
maybe.
Maybe he comes back to being AWOL, has an explanation. I don't know.
I
I
would
wanna say
love to
that
hear what the explanation is for putting keepers on corners. I want to hear a defense of that as a legitimate strategy.
Well, okay. Here's the thing about this. All right, I'm gonna. I hear you, Streak. I'm gonna let you talk after I finish. But nobody really cares about the goalkeeper corner thing until here. I feel like nobody's really brought it up as like, well, maybe people have brought it up like offhand, like, oh, they did it, they did the funny, and sometimes it's resulted in goalkeeper or goals happening from like the halfway line, but like nobody's really brought it up in terms of, oh, they're throwing because they did this like intentionally to do. I feel like this is only coming up here because it's in combination with a bunch of other things, and frankly, if you separate them and you don't take them all as one thing, it really just does come off as somebody doing like the funny, I guess. Like, and it's not like a malicious thing at all. I don't think it's
Well, okay, but why is it funny?
because getting goals from half pitch is funny.
Well,
But-
yeah, but you're
Getting
you're
scored
still
on.
hurting, but you're still
Yeah,
hurting
but-
your own
That's
team
kind of
though in
the
the
point.
process.
though.
Well,
If it's that
there's-
funny, well,
this is-
noted AKG fan QD, was today's game funny?
This is, I didn't watch it. This is ultimately a philosophy thing. All right, this is an ideal, like what you want to take away from this is an old discussion, right?
Yeah, more or less. I agree with you, actually, QD.
Yeah, like this is a very old fucking idea between like how seriously do you want to take the game? Like, do you want to take this tournament? Like, some people ride on the meme or die, kind of thing. Like, they're just doing it to be funny, or they're just doing it to try and bring entertaining matches, come hell or high water. That doesn't always work, but that is the intent. Some people take this game really, really seriously to their detriment, and they try and it kind of fucking kills people in that sense. But they do everything they can in order to, get their team as best as possible. Doesn't always work, but that's how it is. In this instant, are we gonna accuse retroactively the VitaGen manager for throwing? I mean, maybe. Are we gonna accuse the DomG manager of throwing?
I think
Maybe.
It's more of a case of I think at least in this case, it's a case of good faith where. I mean, we've had the rule for ages where managers and caretakers must act in good faith of their team and generally in the tournament.
That one's been getting tested
And
a lot
in this case,
VGL.
it's not really the fact that what he did. I mean, what he did was, yes, lots of people have done this in games and they've done stupid shit like, "Ooh, let's go double gegenpress and let's go blah blah blah." It's more the fact that he did it when he did it in a game where what he did impacted a lot of other people that were putting a lot of effort into this thing, and it's like, come on, man. It's just one of those come on, dude. You didn't need to do this. It doesn't make you look cool or funny, or it wasn't really funny for anyone in this case. If you do it in a random game where it's just whatever. It doesn't really have.
Yeah, if both teams were dead.
If both teams were dead, it wouldn't matter. If it was if it was closer, I think Abib says, with match order, if it was closer to the start of the tournament, and the results of this were, something that you could take on the chin, maybe, then I guess that's different. It's the circumstances under which it happened, where other teams were relying on this guy to make an effort, and he didn't. Even like in
right, it's like why are you gonna try your hardest against me? But then as soon as as soon as basically as soon as my advancement depends on you putting in any kind of effort against another team, you've suddenly decided that you can't be ours to clear any or to try anymore.
Let me pose this question then, because this kind of ties into something we were talking about earlier. How do you figure that because once you, and this is coming from experience of like running a different tournament, at a point you kind of have to like psychoanalyze people if you're gonna talk about punishments or like even just raising this as issues and stuff. You have to like prove the intent of what they were doing, and if you're willing to drop the line on what your tolerance is for certain things, suddenly people who are just being stupid are ones you have to punish. And at that point, that's a lot of effort on people in charge's fault, and if you miss something, then that's on you, but that's not as big a deal. And B is more, then you're kind of changing the environment, you're changing the attitude to a degree. Like, you can't just be stupid anymore. You're kind of leaning towards, you got to make everything serious, and that kind of changes things a little, you know?
We've definitely had this conversation in the past and come down in favor of like, you can't litigate this kind of thing because of that exact reason that but what I'm saying is, as far as I'm concerned, and I'm not in a position to punish anybody, but I mean, I think that there are things that can be considered throwing, but a lot of it is situational. But I'm not like I said, I'm not suggesting that anybody be punished necessarily. Just
right.
I mean, I think you do have things that are throwing. Good.
I think, for what it's worth, the only thing that he did that would be worth mentioning for the throwing is just the goalkeeper on the corners, the +2. That tracks for what they do. But I never once seen them do goalkeeper on corners in there. In lies like where the problem is of balancing this out, because you're unsure if he's doing it unmaliciously or not, and you're unsure if he's just being a fucking retard. And then you just have to. The compromise ends up being that I guess the situation. If the situation calls for it, and someone says put goalkeeper on corners, we gotta just evaluate what the match means to the other teams. If it's this group's already closed and these two teams are fucking around, don't give a shit. If this group means something to other teams, it's a little bit more harder to call.
I'm seeing a lot of arguments here.
You also can't punish them really on first
go
is the problem. Yeah. You have to say, hey, don't do this again. And then, even if, I know the VRG manager is probably going to be out for fucking blood on this, because it means they have to play in survival. And really, rightfully so. I don't think they were in the wrong for getting absolutely pissed about this, necessarily.
Yeah.
And obviously,
I understand why they're upset, but what would you expect?
Yeah,
how do you do this? We've outlined the reasons why you kind of can't do anything about it.
You can't why ban them off
other teams should somebody try their hardest all the time and always play super serial whatever for the sake of other teams?
That's true.
And
it isn't.
I know you're honing in on the keeper set pieces as a this is a throwing tactic. I even said this on commentary to sell it in kayfabe, and on a certain extent, I can see why an idiot would believe it seriously as well, where it's a fucking calculated risk to get everybody up there for a desperate attack that has a higher chance of success. It's not like...
Well, that happens at +2 regardless, though.
It only happens on 90 +2.
Oh, okay.
Which it was not at that point.
Fair enough.
It's like I can
But,
see why somebody, especially somebody who's lacking in higher mental capabilities, would make that decision seriously.
Well, yeah. I mean, we've always come down, as far as I can tell, on the side of you can't litigate and you can't punish being retarded. That's
Yeah.
that's how it's always.
Which is why I wanted to hear what he had to say about it.
That's well,
Yeah.
and that's why. When is the last time we've ever punished anyone for throwing? Like,
Yeah.
has it ever happened?
I mean, that used to be a thing. I mean, back in the day,
Well,
but like,
the
not in
closest-
I mean,
VGL, but
you could
There was at the time
argue
already
that should
VGL
happen in
were
this tournament
connected
with
to
a
each other.
certain caretaking team, but
Do we want to
We'll get to that
wrap?
later.
Do we want to wrap it up and move on?
Well,
Like,
I will.
Might as well.
I just
yeah,
got
but
here.
oh, well, do you have anything to?
No, not really.
Okay,
Well,
cool.
Well, oh,
I mean, like a lot of it is stuff that has to be reviewed and discussed. I think properly.
yeah.
There was a lot of things ongoing this weekend that obviously we couldn't stay on that one subject because there was more games going as soon as that game ended. There was moderation to be done and places where moderation has to be done. There was mid cups being missed we had to worry about. There was save edits that had to be made being worried about. So obviously we didn't have time to sit down and have a proper discussion. And then obviously when a VGL match day ends, we talk for a little bit. And then I'm not gonna lie, guys, the Ass Fuckers channel goes completely dark. Like there's like a couple posts back and forth after a match day, and then that's it. We all go to bed, crash, do something else after spending half or a third
Jack
of the
off.
day. Yeah, we all go jack off.
Yeah.
We all go jack off. After spending a third of our day watching and making sure we're delivering a decent product, we're a little tired. It's not gonna lie.
We're a little horny.
We're a little horny. We're a little tired. We got a goon.
A lot of you in chat are looking pretty submissive and breedable right now.
Streak, I swear to God, don't make me regret life.
We should move on to the next group after saying who.
I wanted to say one more thing. God damn it.
Go ahead.
I want one last thing about this is that in GD, Mabel brings up in the chat in GD the infamous, they switch to the presets at the same time. It's the exact same formation where they're all in the back, and everyone's like, oh, and they're like, oh, they're doing this on purpose, and they were pretty much. I don't think they colluded that much, but they never got punished for that, and we joke about it.
Yeah, it was funny.
It was funny, and we joke about it. When in the past, I can't really recall a time where GKs on corners has ever been talked about as serious. Lots of people have done it. It's resulted in some funny goals. Nobody's gotten that mad about it. And I'm not saying people can't get mad about it now. I'm more just saying what point, and this isn't like an accusatory or a dismissive kind of thing, but what point do we stop finding something funny and have to actually crack down on it? Because other people did bring up the counter target on CB's thing that has been banned because that is seen as a legitimate throwing tactic because it does actually fuck with your formation in such a way. Yeah. So it's like, is GKs on corner throwing? I think Danko's right in that I think this is worth more of a discussion that isn't during a recap day, but
yeah.
Clearly, if you want this to be discussed seriously by the ass fuckers, what you need to do is use this to kill Uma in groups.
True.
Holy shit. No, but seriously,
QD.
9 out of 10 times.
It's okay, man. Just wait for a global.
I'm not saying for here, like, usually a change would happen in anything is when it happens to someone important.
So important.
Yeah, like the Israelis.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean,
So anyway, Group
Like
D.
Uma.
Group D.
No, the winners.
Oh,
Whatever.
predictions?
Who gets right?
Brainlet did.
Brainlet
Bird did.
Bud
and that's it.
did, and that's it. No one else. Next.
kill himself.
Yeah, the guys that were killing themselves.
Yeah.
Group D,
Group
in which
D.
we had
D.
Bag
Oh,
whipping SMTG 3-2. with a 90 plus 4 from Sex, his replacement. And
Sex
Helldivers, yeah, so Chinese 6. And Helldivers General losing again. This time to Persona General, who won. And that crazy.
So
thoughts and comments.
So the first game was pretty good, you know.
First game was really good. I think it was one of my favorite games. It was very
it was looking
had a good team against each other.
It was looking grim until Kiki's goal. If that would have ended in another tie, I probably would have just killed myself.
Through my pants, burst through the screen. and
I just want to point out
this was even playing, dog.
You know how serious this match was when Jack Frost actually decided to score?
Jack Frost, he did his one thing of VGL, which guarantees that he's who SMTG will send when they make another roster spot.
That's right.
German pause uses the swipe on
All right, wait.
logo.
I think it's amazing that SMTG somehow managed to thread the needle, because like as I pointed out when we were talking about GFG, that SMTG was kind of the other team that was in some card trouble. And like they had all of their, well, not all of their medals, but they had 3 of their medals carded. They had Yahweh, Demifiend, and Mara all sitting on yellows heading into this one. They managed to get Jack Frost carded as well, and Pascal the dog, but didn't end up with any suspensions. So I think
how you do it,
just heading into Hell's Wildcard as a complete team with everybody allowed to play is a victory in and of itself.
Yeah.
How you do it. Fucking draw all the cards you can, just get one on everybody. And just live with
it. Did they bench any medals or no?
They did not.
They didn't.
Okay.
No.
They did not.
They're not bitches either. That's scared. Ooh, woo, what if I get a yellow on my medal suspended for round of 16? SMTG, like, who the fuck cares?
Or
just don't get a second yellow, stupid.
They play terrorist ball anyway. Like, what does it matter?
True.
I mean, is it really terrorist ball if they lost?
Sorry, the word
no,
of
it's not. But we always say that about us.
What do you mean, man? The terrorists lose sometimes too. Okay.
Yeah, terrorists lose
every once in a while.
Yeah, God bless America when that happens. I stand up in class.
I love
God bless Israel. God bless America.
That's right. July 4th on the horizon, fellas. God bless.
The beautiful B2s of Bag rain down freedom upon the terrorists of SMTG.
SMTG
dropped
Iran.
sex bombs all over SMTG.
Now is the time for peace with Bag.
Oh yeah, Bag really
Bag.
good, I think.
Yeah,
Bag really
point.
Yeah, don't let SMTG distract you with the bag 9 point. Honestly, like they look like a
9 point with a medal. Like, wait, actually,
medal
is sex
down.
a medal?
Yeah, they were down on medal.
And I don't want to hear that they're in a weak group either.
Okay.
I think that this PG team that they beat 5-0 were better than they looked. I think that Helldivers
were also better.
Yes. I'm not sure that Helldivers were better than they looked.
No, I think this group was
the thing about Helldivers. The thing about Helldivers was that they ran like a straight line long ball for I think 70, 60 something minutes, and then gradually made changes like, you know, pulling Joel further down and down, or like they didn't really change the formation much. They just then switched to short, like at 60 or 70, and that kind of gradually, you know, that is what gave John Helldiver the goal.
I do think
I think they just stuck around on long ball way too long.
Helldivers was unlucky in some ways, but I also think that they weren't good to begin with. Like they looked okay. They were serviceable. They definitely got unlucky in what they were running, but what they were running was so one-dimensional that, you know, they had so many plays where it would touch Joel's feet, and every single. I mean, he was a terrible, terrible player. Every single ball that touched Joel's feet turned into a dead ball. But why was Joel all the way up? But the fact that Joel was like all the way running into like constantly making runs and was like supposed to be a central midfielder, while what was it? Not gonna sugarcoat it, was out wide making like playmaking, just clued me in that something was fucked up in how the team was constructed. Like that's not what's supposed to happen. So I think
right.
it
That
was
actually
probably a
reminds me.
poorly constructed team, but also they got pretty fucking unlucky as well.
I don't know.
wanna,
They're
like,
very,
Helldivers
they're
did
very
want to
disappointing.
announce that Joel has been assassinated for his lack of performance in this tournament.
Yeah, no
Damn.
more joling.
Re-educated.
Can't believe
Also,
he's gone.
Since we psychoanalyzed PG last week about how they would perform this time, two people,
Beebs did.
Beebs and I.
Yeah, Beebs and Beebs dream.
What surprised me because we were talking about, like, you know, if PG is gonna be able to make the right calls at the right time and not fuck it up. What surprised me that they just sent in a pacement and just the final line just read "pray."
Yep.
And there were like 3 conditionals for it, and besides that, it was just like one preset change if they were winning or losing, or like losing by 3, losing by 2, or something. And
Clearly, they were trying to throw.
Yeah, to me, I thought it would either be a throwing thing, because like if it already says if losing by 3, I can only like imagine what that would have been.
If losing by 3, put the goalkeepers on corner kicks.
No.
Yeah.
That's the strat.
Surely.
That's the only way to make up a deficit of 3.
But to me, I think it just showed like the PG performed, I want to say, a little bit better in week 3 than in week 1 and 2 when their manager just wasn't around.
I mean,
So
even
what
in
you're
week
saying-
1, you could argue that they should have been able to draw that.
What, week 1?
Against
Yeah,
SMTG,
because like
yeah.
their players were missing a lot of easy goals. Honestly, week 1.
Week 1, I think, was kind of the height of their strength. Like they kind of they didn't look bad at all. I don't think it was just an issue of maybe a mistimed change, or just kind of thinking a little bit too hard about it, maybe. And yeah, it seemed like they were just clearly they were no match for Bag.
Yeah, no.
And then
I
not
wanna
even
like-
present against HDG.
Yeah.
I want to give like credit to Bag in itself. Like from qualifiers Group A, you could tell this team was like something special, and then they kind of just sat down and dropped their Atsuis all over the place, and no one could do anything about it.
I think it's crazy.
just-
Atsui
they
comes
did
back
that.
as a silver. Atsui comes back as a silver, and suddenly it's the team is alive again. It's like what a fucking
Nudicing.
what a
I'm
fucking
nudicing.
narrative ass player. Holy shit.
Yeah, they're the number 1 seed, aren't they?
Yes,
Yeah.
right above.
Yeah, they
GFG.
are.
Yeah,
They
with,
are,
with goals 4.
Yeah.
Hey,
Damn.
the number 1 seed at the end of the group stage came out of qualifier.
Yes.
Mayhaps I was
Number one
wrong
seed.
about qualifiers teams.
Wasn't that the same case with GFG like a couple of leagues ago? Like the second last league, I think?
Yeah.
No, look, we've reached our allotted time of talking about GFG. We need to move on. The CCG
Next-
is going to get
next
angry.
catch-up.
Sad
I'm
news.
so mad at
Beavs
us.
Will not
Sad
talk
news.
about GFG
They will not
anymore.
shut the fuck up about GFG.
We can't talk about it anymore, guys. I'm sorry.
What is this?
That's my fault, but-
2017?
Are we done with this?
This was
group?
just, I
I think so. Unless,
guess, but
I mean, it was
wanted to
closed coming
just
into
say-
it, so.
yeah, it was
Wanna
purely
say
just like
one more
watching
thing,
who would
Streak?
spoon.
One more thing do you want to say, Streak? Go on, Streak. Say one more
want-
thing.
Streak, say one
I'm
more
gonna
thing.
say-
Streak. One
Come
more
on,
thing.
Streak.
Oh, fuck! All right, damn shit. Fuck. All
That's
That's
right,
right.
say
Get
that.
mad.
Yeah, come on.
I was
Yeah.
saying that I think every team in this group had their case to show that maybe if it was a different situation, they could have gone on a different group. Seemed to just
Heartwarming news.
find-
Streak's hug box towards every other team in this group. It says only-
I mean,
only winners,
I remember
no
saying that after
losers.
week 1 also, that I think all of these teams are good in their own right, and that if they were in different groups, their luck probably could have gone a bit more differently, but I think this was low-key just a really hard group.
Sneaky
This
group
is
of
such-
death Streak says of the 9630.
This is such John Madden fucking analysis. It's like, if each team was in a
Maybe in another group,
You know
it would have
what?
been better.
they'd
You know
probably
what?
end up in a
People
different
love
result.
John Madden, okay? People love John Madden.
If things had been a little luckier for the team that got 0 points, they might have gone through.
Maybe if things had been different, the results would have been different.
Incredible.
So
analysis.
anyway, people that
Okay, so
predicted this
smart.
group correctly involve.
I have sad news for you because it's only
It
one person.
Yeah, and it's,
Bad
and it's,
news.
it's the PG
him.
manager.
It is the PG manager.
No way, the fucking
Congratulations.
PG
The fucking
manager.
PG manager.
Congratulations.
Unknown.
to-
Holy
Didn't
base.
even pick his own team.
Base
Congratulations
non-believer.
The only guy who
Tabitha.
100%
There it
was
goes
the
once
PG
again,
manager.
dog.
Tabitha, but for being our only guy that predicted
Oh,
this
man.
group, the raped himself.
The-
Group E, we had the wiki not updated. Hang on, let me refresh the page.
It's updated
It's
now.
updated.
Yeah,
It's
if you refresh, it
Alright,
should be
yeah,
good to
we,
go now.
we had Azir Lane raping
Goddamn.
GB Pen Gur.
Congratulations, ALG.
And we had Danganronpa going through 1-0 on 4 points.
Raping ESG. Raping EOS.
Oh my
Alright,
fucking
alright.
goats.
Alright, points,
Never a doubt in my mind.
points Mike directly at Cypher. What did you think of it?
Yeah.
What a match. That's it.
Great.
A match?
Alright.
I don't know.
What a match?
There's no-
What a match? What a match?
That's what a match?
Yeah, this
It's not even
this game's been
like,
around
talking
since
about a
like
fucking-
VGL 9 or like VGL 10 or something. It
What a
never
day.
went through to the round of 16.
I
It
get.
finally
I get that.
happens, and he says, "What a match!"
The thing, like, all I can say about this is like the typical the opposing team was like, stronger in testing. I had a worse time there.
GG,
but,
shake
like,
my hand.
yeah, essentially, because the thing that was very was just like mind-numbingly racking over what to run against them, because they just kept like doing overly well, like in a one-trick pony fashion where GB Pen just threw-balled the ball to an on Tokyo, or are they fully devoted, like they did in this match. And then I just thought, you know what, fuck it. Well, this preset isn't working. We'll switch to the one that like did successfully won once actually off of a +1 change at like 80 something. And then in the span of 10 minutes, E gets it right back to like 2-3. And ends the first half with that. And I after that, it was just okay. Yeah, there's no momentum in this one anymore. ALG either stays with the 2-3 or it goes beyond that.
So what you're saying is that teams shouldn't just run what they were built to run, and that they should, in fact, change to other things.
No, I'm not, because I ran whatever it was like that, because people were pointing out to me when I was asking about like, oh shit, like in week 1, how do I run a 4-3-3 against a 3-6-1? Because I was like, what the fuck is that formation? And then people were asking, well, do you have any other formations? Like, what are your double A's? And I was like, I didn't put any double A's on anyone. I just have a 4-3-3. So essentially, this is completely unchanged. You should
Yeah,
not,
so
in
for
fact,
you, how to
change.
beat
You should
ESG
just,
though?
you should just
Damn.
run what works.
Hey, what I said earlier,
That's
you
true.
run your shit. You run your shit. You know what you're gonna run. You run your shit, and you don't deviate from it, and you win games. ALG are through to the round of 16 for the first time ever. They've beaten their greatest record of all time, 23rd. 22nd, sorry.
20 seconds. Yeah, 20 seconds.
They have
20
their
seconds.
biggest win of all time now.
They've beaten their
Biggest win.
22nd record, and they've gone to the round of 16, which means they're guaranteed something. Good job.
They're going to
killed GB
appear on
Pen.
the VG roster for the first time ever.
Yeah, first time on the
That's
VG
incredible.
roster. They
We can
killed
get
GB
Essex on
Pen,
the
so I'm
roster
gonna.
because there are no other players in the team. It's just Essex. So it's gonna be Essex.
What do you mean versus E? She had a 10-minute hat trick.
Huge
Yeah, well,
player
you
to
know-
appear on VG. The letter E.
I'm a real cypher. If you send E instead of Essex to VG, you're never going to be allowed to manage again. Like you'll be banned from VG.
I don't know, man. That'd be really fucking funny. That'd be really funny.
You'll be
Listen.
straight
Look,
up
but what
banned
can you
from
do?
VGL.
Oh, see,
Essex-
they're actually going
Essex
to
is a-
send. They're going to send the honey version that he wasn't allowed to submit for this game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that version of Honey.
I want to be fair to Cypher, because at the end
No, I
of the
already
day, he
have
could
it.
axe the thread, and the thread will just completely derail any and all plans.
Probably, yeah, because the thing is, like, ALG, you
Whoa!
know, despite
What
Whoa!
Oh, here, don't worry. I can
Nice.
fix
Wait, I
this.
can't
can
see
fix this
it.
without you moving. I can fix
They
this
can't
without you
even
moving the
see
window.
It's in the cord.
What the fuck? This isn't
I-
V16.
Oh,
I got you guys. I
Oh,
got
I
you
see.
guys.
Yeah, because
Whoa!
despite Essex being like,
Jesus.
such a big
is
name
this what
character,
Azure Lane is about?
I think
yes,
so.
it is.
Oh,
So-
Have you seen any of his skins? This is just Gunnar Lane at this point.
Yeah.
This point? What do you mean?
We're
This-
competing
Maybe it's
with-
time for me to hop
This
back on.
point.
You told us
We're-
there
we're
would be pubes.
competing-
Where are the pubes?
My mouse.
Uh,
Yeah,
is
it's a
my-
tattoo, not
my-
pubes.
I found the source of this. It's because my co-manager was threatening me about this as well. He since he has access to aesthetics bullshit, he removed the pubes from the initial export.
Damn, shaved her.
I have bad
He-
news. My cursor has
you
disappeared.
waxed your mid cup?
So I have
He
no
did,
idea
yeah.
where my
He
cursor
took
is
he
anymore.
took my goalkeeper
That's a
and he
shame.
waxed her bush.
Sad news.
And you know what? It got your team through top of the group.
It
It
did,
did
yeah.
something
it
to
did.
It was
But
because she
the
was more
pubes have No
aerodynamic.
technical
Yeah.
Yeah.
advantage whatsoever.
No,
Okay.
I gotta stop being a pube lover.
What about keeping your pubic region warm?
What?
Well, that's for winter when she's in her bunny costume.
Oh, she gonna be on a bunny
Got my
costume,
attention.
right?
Yeah,
Uh,
but yeah, good stuff. It's an exciting thing to like be able to tell the thread. Yeah, we
Well,
didn't
pubes
die
were
again.
removed.
We're gonna
We're
play more
actually-
than 3
Yeah, we're-
matches.
We're gonna play more than 3 matches. Got the biggest win.
ALG is not gonna know what to do. Wait, what do you mean VGL's not
Uh,
over? You told us it was.
What?
What?
There's
There are
another
more
week-
matches after group stage.
There's another
What the
week
fuck
of this
happens after
shit
a group
derailing the
stage?
thread, you dive grass Nyona manager.
Divegrass nigger manager. Yeah.
Divegrass trainer, yeah,
You're getting in the
Also-
way of me posting ass, tits, and feet.
yeah.
Also, can we
No.
rename the GB Pen emote to be Ink now? Because I think GB Pen have lost the mandate of Joe.
It's I don't know. It's kind of
yeah, I-
iconic. It's iconic GB Pen lore now.
Yeah.
I mentioned this in the like.
Yeah, we're not gonna have
earlier in
anything
the
else to talk
Ass
about with GP Pen if we get
I
rid of
was
the emote.
so
They got a
I
red
was
card.
so ready for GB Pen to beat ALG and ruin my mood for the rest of the day. Thank you, ALG. Jesus Christ.
Man, why does VGL Co hate GB Pen so much?
I hate the Mendoza line. I'm so tired of it.
But they're not
That's
the
SKG.
Not the Mendoza line.
They're not the Mendoza line. That's
That's
FG.
That's right. No, that's
That's
SKG.
FG did.
SKG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
But
what do we think about- What do we think about
Red card,
DRG versus ESG? Any thoughts or comments? You have 1 minute.
Funny.
Nagito
that-
Komeda
Funny. Yeah,
sure
just-
does do the
yeah.
funny thing all the time.
bro,
Like,
it
oh,
only
yeah.
took one shot
Lucky
to settle
student.
this match.
Getting a
ultimate
1-0
lucky student.
right after a 5-2, like goddamn, dude, that is abhorrent.
Great.
I,
that was your-
Hey,
I
if
love-
it works, it works.
Yeah,
I
it
love
does.
that they had one shot in the entire match, and it was that. It was the winning goal. It was this ended 1-1 with a goal. 5 versus 5 shots, 3 on target, 0 goals.
Very
It was
beautiful.
All you
funny,
need,
though.
baby. Efficient.
I really
God
did
bless
think
What was
it
the,
you know,
What was the insult again? The retarded shit eating auto.
The loathsome dung eater, ESG.
DRG, not ESG.
I don't know. Isn't Eversoul like dying or whatever? EOS.
Yeah, we don't
The
know.
GLP
Yeah,
thing.
server.
GLP.
EOS.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's
like Eversoul, you know, whatever, man. People that got this group.
What
right,
is Eversoul?
We don't care.
Sorry,
We
what
do
was
this every
Eversoul?
time.
Look,
No
you
one
know
knows.
what?
With
How
options.
Every
Beebs,
time
don't
they
worry about
debuted
it.
like last week.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah, but-
Beebs, you know what Eversoul is? It's not Snow G, so we don't need to care too much about it.
Okay.
People that You will forget this next week. We've been through this like 4 times.
I remember.
No, QD, you remember because you don't have like Alzheimer's like Beebs. He's hit his head too much against his own cock. So people that got this group right include me, which makes me the best. It also includes Kyosei, Merkbrush, M4's footrest again. This guy really is #1 fucking predictor.
He's the knower.
Damn. He knows ball.
I was worried I'd have to remove this like little M4, but this guy keeps doing it. He's good. And that's it. Congratulations to the 2 aesthetic people, and those other guys that exist. Next, we have next Skip. I'm bored of this group. Skip. Group F. We had the Eggers versus MJG, in which Landing Gears and Rotors on Pistons got a red card, and Clang scored a goal. And we also have Super fucking Momoi Brothers versus DDG, which was a draw.
So for anyone that wonders, well, okay, why would you bench a medal that's not on a card? There you go. That's why.
Yeah.
Because you can still get a red card anyways.
You could still get
but that's still bitch. Yeah,
They did it and they still won. So
they did.
Oh yeah, because MGG were bad. They were the only team going into today that was already dead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And for what it's worth, they tried. They got off to this game with the lead. But
yeah, but it was just a very sloppy attempt. Yeah.
I didn't hear it get mentioned, but they also had a pretty fucking hellacious condition roll on their medals.
Yeah,
they had
like 2 blues and a purple.
1 purple. Yeah, and they even subbed off a purple then later.
It was like that team was prepared to die today, dude. That's just depressing.
They already knew.
Well, they did. Not just technically in the league, but they like might actually.
What do you
die?
You mean actually die? Like
yeah.
The manager is out. Like I only copied half of his pastebin to use today. The first half was literally a suicide note. Yeah. Well, a manager suicide note.
Yeah.
Same
thing.
Yeah.
Do you want to do a dramatic reading?
Not really.
No.
Do you want to simulate the voice of a mahjong player?
No, I'll
final ass.
Everyone's feeling real bad about this guy. I don't care because he once tried to tell me Star Ocean 3 was a good game. Rip and piss, you will not be missed.
Oh my god!
Wow,
you hate
this man's he's like an elephant.
I don't know. I did kind of. I gotta say that MGG is a dogshit general that's now run out 2 of their managers. So fuck them. I do hope that MJG never comes back to another VGL and they languish perpetually in obscurity, being known only as a team that ran out 2 of their managers, one of which made a 2nd place and otherwise achieved nothing of note, and is just buried because
they used to be such a likable team.
Just a group of like the team itself is great, and the people that have run the team are great. However, the general is apparently the most unlikable group of cliquey retards that I've ever seen.
The only people who play mahjong that much are Chinese women and mental Chinese women.
It is
of course
absurd how cliquey this general is, like to a degree that I don't see out of like even Smash Bros when they were dying, or like AOG when they were dying, or other teams, or because whatever that other team was, OSG,
since it's a good mention because of with ALG, like how long they've stuck around, considering like this is like they've never amounted to anything, like that can be directly said. But the difference was with ALG and with MJG, at least here, because even with modern, like with current management, it's been told like, hey, okay, sorry for the disappointing result this time again, but the general still goes like, well, okay, yeah, we know this was bad. You'll get them next time, sure. Haha, punches you.
Yeah, they just go like, okay, but I want to fuck
on
them
the elbow,
and then they continue.
Thanks.
But
For the funny models, you'll get them next time, champ.
Yeah, the thing with MJG, because it's also with ALG sometimes when you get when it's on a bad day, if you want to call it that, where the thread is just like, fuck off, we just want to talk about our shit. Like, what do you mean dive grass? Who cares? Just like throw your tiles in, jerk off to boats, jerk off to whatever character in Mahjong. That kind of feeling for the general.
Well, no, because MJG believe in like the flow, so naturally you can only lose in Pez if you've lost the mandate of heaven and you're on the,
Well, MGG is not really about winning or losing. It had nothing to. The thing that annoyed me was like,
yeah, they got the second and still drove that manager up for not winning the final.
It had nothing to do with winning or losing. They didn't care about the performance of the team. They didn't really care about the team. They cared about the team existing as a product of the gen, but they cared more about the fact that the manager was not in some circle jerk clique that existed, or was not like doing this acceptable clique shit that had happened. And therefore,
I remember now. Yeah, I remember now.
And here's the thing: is like some managers are built made of leather, and this shit runs off them like rain, and they just continue doing their shit. But I think because MJG is so cliquey and so defined by the only reason you would go here is to play with people, if you cannot be a part of the clique, it seems there is probably no reason to go. So in this case, it seems almost like a self-preservation thing to just give up the team and like just not let yourself be known as the guy that runs it, because that probably upsets your standing or something. It seemed really Mean Girls to a point that I haven't seen before, and I despised looking at it. I mean, it was really bad. But fuck them off.
Weren't they the one general before this VGL? Were there huge faggots to the guy because he didn't go to the bunker general? They made an announcement.
Yes. They were really mad at him because they're like, well, you didn't post an 8chan. Like, why were you on 8chan, bro?
It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you, faggot? We're all over here. What are you doing?
The site was down for 2 weeks. Go fucking touch grass. Holy fuck.
I don't even think it was 8chan. It was some other specific chan that was just for
it was for MJG. It was for Can. Yeah. They made it specifically for this, and if he wasn't part of it, then fuck you.
It's a mahjong reference.
All right. Well, we're being asked to acknowledge the respectful post by MJG in the thread. So here, I'll just read it off. MJG fan here. Can someone do something about our manager? He didn't even notify us for the last 2 games. I heard he left and came back at the same time sometime around this league sign up. He plans on being a caretaker, but I don't really think he cares about the team at all. He already quit once just for stupid reasons. This doesn't even have anything to do with the results. There you go. I've acknowledged it. Let's
that got posted in their the council chat as well, and they're aware, but the guy is quitting, and that's the end of the story.
Right. Yeah. It doesn't, nothing needs to happen. It's already, don't worry. You already took care of him yourself.
You guys will never be involved ever again.
Yeah. Well, as far as I'm concerned, they ran him off. Like, no wonder he didn't fucking post. He stopped caring because he was like, well, he'd already given up after game 1. He was like, well, fuck it. I'm just going to leave. So whatever, on the one hand,
which is unfortunate.
But on the one hand, it would have been better for him, from our perspective, if he'd played it out to the fullest, But we've also, I mean, I've been there. Other people have been there, where you're like, fuck this shit. It's like when you want to quit your job, and you're like, what do you mean? You really think I'm going to turn up on time for my last day of work? Fuck off. You don't care.
He was interested.
Anymore.
He wanted to try, and you killed his interest, his passion in this. I can't blame him for just walking away. He even did enough to he submitted a pace spin with actual changes in it today.
Wait, is this guy in the chat from 8chan?
More than I would do.
Hey, AI is full. Is this guy an 8chan?
Wow,
guy?
he has an AI name. Wow, no wonder why he's a fucking 8.
Oh
8chaner.
no.
GFG Flare, no.
Mods, what is PP?
It's your PP.
What?
Mr.
Hold on, dog.
Yup. Do we have anything else to say about this group? Oh yeah, SMBG versus DDG.
In this
Close
case,
game. Back and forth. The women ruin Mario.
True.
Yes. True.
Well, what-
Luigi,
So
however.
Women are the only
It
good
is
part of
your
Mario. What are you
Luigi.
talking about?
Except they didn't because Grigori made the worst PK
Oh yeah,
attempt
that's
of all
that
time.
was-
Holy
So-
shit! Does someone
my
Well,
know
heart
it
what
works.
goes
still?
out for my heart goes out to DDG management right there, because like you'll
They
get the
advanced
10
anyway.
at 90 plus, bro. And
Yeah,
it's,
they did.
That goal, right, puts you on top of the group, and you're avoiding a Hell's wild card. Instead, Grigori
No,
Actually,
that goal
It
would have
wouldn't
forced
have.
playoffs.
It would have been it would have been
would've forced a
playoffs.
playoff for top of
It
the
was
group.
even worse. Grigori denied us playoffs.
I think between all of the different competitions of Divegrass I've streamed, on actual like penalty shots that aren't knockout related, there may be like a 20% conversion rate.
on
I stream
17?
a lot of on all Pezzes. I just stream a lot of missed penalties.
It was
Man,
really
it was
funny.
really
So it's your
bad.
fault.
I-
All right.
It was one of the worst
Yeah,
penalties I've ever
But
seen.
it's
Moving on.
funny.
It was hilarious.
I mean,
I like
I've seen
this
like some
Crimson
bad
guy.
ones
We
where
can't
they're
let him
saved.
stream VGL anymore.
But like that might
Yeah.
have been like the worst one that I've seen a player take.
If it
This
killed
guy's
Just
a
completely
whole
disguise
different world.
it.
if it killed DDG, it would have been heartbreaking. But because they advanced anyway, I'm not all that beat up about it. It's not fucking Rance doing it to H.
Yeah. True.
No,
I'm
yeah.
upset because we missed the opportunity for like meaningful playoffs. That would have been, or at
Yeah.
least somewhat meaningful playoffs.
Please, my efficiency. I needed to get the day done quickly.
Yeah, but you weren't even going to have to do it. Like, that's the thing. Isn't there already a playoff that
No, we
that
we,
you
No.
guys
This is
do?
a coin flip.
we said fuck
This is
it because
gonna
the
be
two teams are playing each other, so
Oh.
it's just going to be a coin flip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It
It's
would've
just
been the
for
only
home
one.
field. Yeah.
Well,
It's
that's
not you
fun.
streaming either, so we can't trick Crimson into streaming for
You-
like 7 more
Well,
hours.
I already ran the update batch file. As soon as I saw that there was the potential for a playoff, I was like,
If
all
there
right,
was an
I'm-
actual playoff
I'm
that needed
ready.
to be done today, I would have just done it. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you said that'll be handled later, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go run the batch file. Like, I already knew.
I more meant
That
that
was
means
kinda
that
We've
We've
wouldn't
already
be handled
we've
until
already
the end of the
Pavlov
day.
dogged you into
Yeah, basically.
Oh, Beebs,
guys.
more playoffs, please.
Beebs, more
Oh.
playoffs.
Yeah. The reason we didn't have any is we couldn't get you to stream any of them. That's how it was.
Well, he was ready for it. He said.
I was ready. I had the edit. I'm ready to do it now.
I'm always
shit.
surprised.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, I've been ready. Like, fucking as soon
He didn't
as
say anything.
I don't know when we knew that the other shit was. Well, look, I'm not a fucking masochist, but I knew that the question. I was ready if the question.
Listen,
came
I
up.
might put myself on the bull ready with like gaping, whatever, like ass spread.
But I'm not gonna
you know?
fuck
But
myself.
I'm not gonna tell you to come on in. You know.
What the fuck?
What is this?
I may be ready, willing, and waiting, but I'm not gonna fuck myself. All right,
I'm not going to
moving
tell
on.
you to do it.
Yeah,
But-
you gotta do it on your own.
I'm not gonna say you
But-
can't do it.
Not a
but
switch here.
Fucking loud are these potato chips?
Spread that. What?
Well,
Apparently,
none of it's coming through
Toki's
on
eating.
Discord, so.
I'm
Yeah, it's
eating,
not
a
coming
bag,
through
I'm
on
eating a
Discord.
bag of crisps in the background. The chat.
Crisps.
What are you talking about there? Like, what the fuck?
Crunch.
How
Well,
loud
nobody
could
in
it
here
possibly
can hear it
be?
because of your.
Yeah, we can't hear.
we can't hear
Alright,
it
that's
because
coming
you
through
have the
now.
Discord noise filter.
I'm not eating now. It's so fucking loud.
That's all we can hear. Toki, you must
He's
starve
got the
yourself
microphone
now.
in his bag of crisps.
They're hand-cooked, lightly sea-salted crisps that I got given to me for free that happen to be sitting in my drawer for weeks, I think. Next group, KFG versus...
Hold on. Two
Hold
things. Firstly, second red card of the day. It started with the 8th one, the previous match, but we are officially record broken. Most red cards in the VGL.
Wow.
With 9. Yeah,
That's
with
crazy.
Jesus.
And
9 was the
And-
record?
No,
You-
7
you-
was the record.
Oh, 7. Okay. Fuck. I didn't-
9 is now the record.
And
And
that's
we're
why
still,
17 is
we're still
base.
three
Get-
whole more days to
There's
stream.
3 more days. That's right.
Man,
We need to change the CXE.
No.
No, we don't.
No.
no, we
Keep
don't.
it.
The fuck?
Restrict
it.
the memory.
No.
I'm mad
No.
because I didn't get any.
Don't
True,
worry,
you
Deej,
should stream
have
more
enough
days.
Time.
This was my best chance, and I didn't get any.
Yeah,
I'm
Shame.
losing ground.
sad. You are, because now Rezo and Crimson are tied at second with 6.
That's
have,
crazy.
like,
I was,
because
like, down at the
you've streamed,
bottom
like,
anyway.
Twice as many VGL days as I have.
We have
Yeah.
we have streamed relatively few days from our usual suspects. Like QD, I think is in 1. Beebs said 1.
I did
Rezo's
1.
had 1.
Beebs did 1.
It's been a
Rezo
lot
did
of
1,
yeah.
yeah.
It's been a lot of the I guess the
Birds have one,
I want to
Cyphers
say
have
the
one,
new
too.
crew, but I can't really say Crimson is new. He's been around for ages.
No,
Cypher's the new one,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah,
Bird's been
Cypher's new.
around.
Bird's been around. Bird doesn't usually do VGL
VGL is
proper.
in high demand.
Yeah.
He always does
Maybe
the
for-
qualifiers.
There's
Yeah,
not a lot
Why
of
doesn't
streams-
Bird
Really,
usually do VGL proper, QD?
Hmm?
I said, why doesn't Bird usually do VGL proper?
He didn't really want to do it. I think
Because-
Yeah, he gets kind of discouraged because of the technical issues.
Oh no, I know.
It's
I'm just
unfortunate.
it is.
Uh,
Well, the thing is, once he got the CPU thing worked out, I think everything was pretty well fine the rest of the day, wasn't it?
It was a
like
little
yeah,
like,
and the
buggy
qualifiers
here
were
and there,
fine,
but
as
it wasn't
far
a
as I remember.
problem.
yeah,
Yeah,
there
it
were
wasn't,
like
like,
some
bad.
hitches here and there, but it wasn't. But before he got it fixed, it was pretty. It
Yeah,
was
the
Bird gave
first
a
not
solid
great.
7 out of 10.
The day
I
started
said
so
it-
poorly. By the end of game 2, I was one click away from just taking over the stream. Like I was completely ready. I had everything in.
I
And
said it
think
after.
I was
the-
not-
Zinko wasn't paying attention.
I was going to do it, and then I got back to my apartment and realized that I had left my only working keyboard at work. I was like, well, I guess I'm not gonna take over.
I said it after Saturday, even later, because I was still of the I'm still of the opinion, rather. I still have it that I would rather have like or be in a Bird stream where it's like, you know, the quality isn't that good. Well, the stream quality isn't that good, but the matches themselves are fun. Rather than I don't know if it was silky smooth, but I assume it was, considering my rig. But I'd rather have, you know, bad quality good matches than good quality dog shit matches.
Yes, you would
Yeah,
rather be
dog.
streamed by
You're-
Bird than by Cypher.
I'll just say this, Cypher. Your good quality matches got put up on my TV. That's for sure.
I'm glad at least one person enjoyed it.
Oh, I
Guys,
enjoyed
It's
it.
it's
guys,
fine. No.
guys.
Look, your Pez just needs time to like ferment. It's like wine, right? Everybody's shit
yeah.
is garbage at first, I think, and maybe maybe not.
It's
This
not-
is the
it's-
cope
it's-
that I'm going with. Is
but the thing is,
your
the thing
Pez
is,
just needs time to ferment.
I somewhat disagree, because this isn't the first time that I've done a 17
All right, well,
stream.
fuck you then.
I think it's inapplicable when you manage and test, because then your Pez is like cooking on the side, right? So
Well,
it gets-
not really, because I think
all right, well, fuck
I
you.
forgot-
Alright, is there anyone you're going to agree with?
well, let me finish. I was gonna make a point.
That better be good.
Where the games that were on Saturday and on Sunday are not exactly the same type of games that I would get usually in testing. So it's not an issue of like, oh, you know, that it is the same in testing and it is the same in an actual game match, because you know you already got Pez running like the day before, maybe even the same day, maybe like the whole week, you know, etc. Because I did a full restart, and I did like 2 or 3 restarts in the match day as well. So
So
I don't know.
So what? Your Pez has stage fright or what?
no, I'm blaming the I'm
Pez's
blaming the
performance
EXE.
issues, dude. Get your Pez a fucking
Oh.
packet of Rhino,
I'm
man.
blaming. I'm
Pez
blaming
has
the
what
EXE.
you.
I need, whip your Pez up some gas station dick pills, because that thing is flying.
Hey, dog, I got some gas station weed for it right here.
That's gonna make it worse.
People that got this
Can't even
group
say
right, which I think is still Group F. Number 1 is
Yes.
Streak. Congratulations to Streak, our strongest person. Other people include Kara. I assume that's Kara.
Tomato can.
Karakaka.
Yeah, it is.
And whoever MSP means. Monosodium putamate. And Taba again.
Taba is the rate.
Taba the knower.
The Reaped does it again.
All right.
The rate does it again.
How does he do it?
Group G.
Oh boy,
It's such a great nickname. It's the best nickname.
Hands Mike to
KFG
QD.
versus AKG. KFG overcomes the Wall Brother to put AKG out. And then a terrible game between Minecraft and PMM in which
Terrible
PMM,
game. Holy shit.
a terrible
My
game
erection still has not gone down.
In which Hitler bursts out of his coffin and punches MMCG in the balls.
Bursts out of his coffin like the Undertaker.
Yeah, fuck me, that was terrible. Thoughts
It was
and
a single
comments.
shot on target. It was a goal.
Arknights fans of the chat, what do you think about it?
I didn't see the game, so I can't say.
I guess I'm the Arknight fan.
I wasn't
in
here.
chat.
Yeah.
It's dare I say it's just the usual fucking statement for AKG. First half it was looking like AKG was all over it. Doc gets the goal, and Toki, you were there with me, so like you think
Hosting, okay.
ending the first half 5-5 was good, but the fact of the matter is it just became another question of damn, AKG can't finish the chances they get again. And then the second half was a real managerial masterclass from both sides trying to like
There was a lot of chess
Get
match
the
stuff
win.
going on in this one.
and
Oh, yeah.
AFG pulled through.
I have to
AFG
say, I
did the
think
right thing and
AKG were very AKG disappointed in the. I thought this entire time that they had a second gear, and now I'm not sure they did. I feel like they had something cooking, but I just don't think their team wanted to cooperate. Like
You think they cap
had
out at
no
one?
They just had
one
no
goal?
one except Doc, like, ever doing shit for them.
That is
I don't
a
know what the hell
common
was wrong
problem
with
with AKG for some reason. I think
Well,
that's a
normally it's
mystery to
Donkey.
everybody.
Normally, Donkey is like one of the most consistent players for them. It's a player that always performs, even when Doc's being shit. She was like nowhere. I seriously had no idea what was going on. I feel like it seemed unlucky in that it was a game where they needed to hit their second gear, and it was like one of those games, you know, where it's just nothing's gonna click for you. You know, one of those games.
I think
we don't want to wake up. Everything's fucked. Everything sucks.
I think AKG, that's a common problem with them, even when they have good days, is they just don't want to link up. And I think it's just, I don't really know why. I don't think they really know why. Management, it just doesn't, they don't click. And they especially didn't click this. I didn't see this game. I saw the other two games. They just don't really want to click. And it really hurt them a lot. And I wanted to ask two things. Which one is, who is the goalkeeper, and two, why does everyone keep going like, I assume they put the goalkeeper on corners?
No, so what happened
No,
was they
that's a
conceded-
misunderstanding.
They got
okay.
a second goal late, was KFG. They got a second goal at 84. So AKG made like long ball changes and then went +2. And then they got a corner opportunity at 90 +0. And that brought Blemished, who was the keeper, up.
Okay.
And KFG defended the corner, and then Segoy got the ball in the midfield and blasted it in for the 90 +3 for the third goal.
Yeah.
And if
So
the
the thing that should have happened to that should have happened to GBFG actually happened to AKG.
And if this game had
was,
been 2-1 instead,
pretty
and the next game a
fucking keno.
0-0, AKG would have advanced.
Oh,
So that third goal like guaranteed AKG had zero hope.
That's hilarious. AKG put in a backup keeper for the first time ever. They put in a backup keeper, my fucking hero, and he just sits on the bench the entire.
That's the best part. He was the starting keeper in their nightly. He started there, and he has the fucking Vegeta portrait, and they immediately
Yeah.
subbed him out.
That's
Ah,
so
dog.
appropriate for his fucking character too. Beautiful. Though
Look,
That
it's
is
just
the
rough.
nightmare. That is the nightmare scenario, isn't it? Like,
Oh, absolutely.
because that's.
Racist.
I mean, look, I'm sure that the AKG managers are aware of that mechanic of Pez, but like,
Well, yeah, of
clearly
course.
a good portion, like a decent portion of the audience was not aware of what.
Oh, that's
was
why
going
I always
on there.
make sure to point it out when it's going to happen. Like a +2, 90+ corner, the keeper comes up. That happens to any team, no matter the score line.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
but
true.
even then, you
Yeah.
would think, okay, this is still relatively safe. Like,
Well, because it's late.
it
You
usually
don't
doesn't
expect to
matter.
get
Yeah,
the time back to
right,
get a counter
it
attack.
usually doesn't matter, but this is like the 1%, like everything perfectly lined up to completely fuck them in both this match
And,
and
like,
in the meta.
I've seen strikers go for that shot and choke it too.
yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
And like
Yeah.
it
Plenty of
curls.
times.
It was a tricky shot that Sugoi made to make it too.
Yeah, if fucking Jeroboa didn't kick it right into a fucking. I'm assuming that paper
fucking
plane is a
A
KFG
DMF.
defender.
Or
Yes.
something like that,
yeah.
And yeah,
Wow. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
and then-
great
and then-
shot.
and then
That's frankly a good shot from there.
It is,
Like,
yeah,
It's
it's a
very
curl.
good.
Usually
and it
the
went
ones that go in
right
are like
to-
unchallenged.
It went right to Sugoi, who, like, you know,
Yeah.
that's who you would want taking that shot. It's not like it was some fucking like CMF or some non-metal,
And-
bullshit.
Oh yeah.
you can see that Jeroboa was trying to go for the out
squat
from the
toilet,
box,
yeah.
Cheeky Blooter,
Mhm.
which most cases just goes fucking wide anyway.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, but
Very rarely goes in, but
Yeah.
At the very
man.
least, if he had missed that shot, it would have given Blemished a free trip back to the net.
Yeah,
that's true.
exactly.
Yeah, it would have set things up. That everybody
Yep.
set up. But
it was the one scenario in which AKG could die, and it happened.
yeah.
It was,
I mean,
Sadly, the
to
next
be-
match, if the next match had been 0-0, then it really stings a little more.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah, but no. I mean, I saw a lot of people going, terrorism loses," and then they're suddenly very quiet once once Hitler bursts from his coffin. Like,
Hey,
Once Hitler shows up.
lost. But yeah, Bin Laden got killed, but Hitler still lives. It doesn't matter, okay?
yeah.
It's like they say you can kill a man, but not the idea.
I think early on I was like, I think that's a little overblown to post the Hitler WebM when PMM played. Like, look, they got a tooth. They lost 2-3. Like, and but no, never mind. Keep posting.
Another
You
one.
need to see
happens.
the
I'm here
scoreline
to
for the
terrorize
next
for
match.
one more day. God
Well, I
bless.
see it on the wiki.
No, I mean the stat
one other
line.
thing
You need
I
to
want to
see
say
it.
for
yeah.
KFG AKG is that I really like the KFG manager. He's a fun time.
Oh,
in
yeah.
IRC when he's managing. Fucking
Yeah.
roller coaster of emotions from that man during this match.
I would imagine so.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm very happy
I don't
for
blame him.
KFG, despite
Yeah.
the results. Like, I'm happy for KFG. I always want KFG to do well.
You can't.
So good on them.
I'm back on the bandwagon, baby. KFG's
I
going
mean-
to the moon.
Yeah. I never left, dude. I picked KFG to advance. Top of the group.
Man, fucking
Well, you know who
290
else-
plus
You know
threes.
who else picked KFG to advance top of the group? That's right.
My
it
mom.
it was Mino
Beef son.
Rico, and it was Silver Whale again, and it was several
Cypher
other people
did,
that are
too.
less important. Cypher?
Like Cypher.
Cypher
Well,
likes
yeah, but
KFG.
but he also picked
Noted
AKG.
less important person.
Well,
He
neither
picked-
did I. I'm just that wasn't the
Silver-
point.
people
Silver
that pick
Whale
KFG to go
and the
through.
Raped. Silver
Well, on
Whale
top,
and the
yeah.
Raped should host ass instead.
I'm not sure
Silver
they should
the
do
raped
that.
whale.
I want
Oh
to
my god.
put up a quick message for the my two co-managers for VG. Look, it was tough today for you guys. I get it. You guys work hard, and then look, another fucking VGL. You guys just on that week 3.
It really.
I
Oh, sorry,
just want them to know that, like, don't. You can pick yourself up.
Don't kill yourself.
Don't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself.
It's
It
not
doesn't
that.
help
kill
when
yourself.
like it's such a shitty cycle where like everybody goes ha 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 terrorism laws good AKG laws ha ha, and then they get mad because they're getting shit on it from every corner, and then obviously that's a bad response because you're just gonna get shit on more, so it just repeats itself. So it's sad to see at this point, which
It's just-
somewhere the cycle would stop, basically.
Nah.
It's gonna
whoever.
stop. I don't want them to think that this week 3 is gonna keep happening. No, it's gonna stop. And you guys are capable of making it stop. Don't be down on yourselves after this.
What you need to
Alright.
do if you want to
I
win,
need
in week
to
3,
balance the booth. So AKG hater for life. Fuck them.
Yeah.
I don't care.
What you need to do if you want to win in week 3, rig the draw so you get matched against HSRG.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
So
what you
true.
gotta
That's
do.
you know what, true.
No, see,
true.
no. See, that would just be a 0-0 draw where both of our teams just die on the result.
I know.
That's what's gonna happen.
That would be when like
Oh,
if
not true,
AKG
then.
has truly lost the mandate of heaven, if they manage to lose in week 3 to HSRG.
What do you mean? Have they truly
Then
lost? They
maybe-
lost that shit's long gone.
I lost
my
that a
friend.
while ago.
maybe at that
Yeah.
point you do need to kill yourself.
Yo Star Man is favoring ALG now.
Alright, the
Your
second
son man
game,
loves
though,
boobs. Oh yeah, there was
Not
another
the
game.
second
Yeah,
game
he's-
though.
Whew.
Alright,
Awful.
QD, look at that stat line.
Yeah, that's terrible. Why is MSMCG like this? What autopilot was that? Because holy shit.
Like a weird 4-5-1.
It's my
It was
autopilot.
it was an
Oh,
asymmetrical
why'd you do this
4-5-1.
streak?
Both teams also had silver DMF suspended, but they just played non-metal DMFs and like it didn't matter that much.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright.
But it's a 2 DMF 4-5-1. It's not attacking for
Or,
shit.
Look at all
did
those-
it matter a lot? And that's why.
Fucking
it
hell!
was
Look at all those
1-0.
interceptions and tackles. This is a midfield seam slurper, wasn't it? This is awful
Absolutely.
looking.
It was. Yeah, it
Awful.
was. Yeah.
Ugh.
Neither
Oh,
team wanted to
10-14.
get into the final third.
I hate it.
basically.
PMMM's one goal was from a non-metal striker.
Yep.
Well, that's not that
Beautiful.
unusual. PMM actually plays that every time.
I'm
Yeah,
genuinely.
it's the same striker
well,
every time who scores. It's
I'm-
the same non-metal.
I feel like I'd be mind broken because I love
Oh, it
watching
is.
PMMM play.
Yeah, you've been mind
Well, you're
broken.
British, so
You've
yeah.
been
Definitely
raped.
mind broken.
Yeah.
I think
The real
yeah,
raped.
yeah, my mind has been like
Oh, he's the
absolutely like,
raped.
played out, rolled over. Like it's. I watch this team. I'm like, holy shit! A non-medal 1-0. Fucking let's
They're so
go.
good.
I can't like
doing
it's
play-by-play
time.
in the
I
moment,
know,
I kinda get into a weird
genuinely
zen.
love it. I love the commitment to the bit. They've got it absolutely nailed down. They know exactly what they run. This is a team that knows exactly what they want to do. Every single game, every single cup, they've already got it. I don't even need to think about what they're going to run. PMMM, non-medal striker, defensive midfield bullshit, and it works every time. It works. They have perfected exactly what they want to run. Other teams fuck around for cups
Should learn
upon
from
cups.
PMMM.
Yeah, AKG should learn from PMMM. AKG has spent the last like 6
Oh no!
cups
Hold
doing
on!
all
Hold
kinds
on!
of
Hold on!
bullshit.
We're going crazy places now.
Well,
I can handle PMMM.
mhm.
I can get into a weird like Zen state with their matches and just kind of like watch the ball go around full vo. If I have to deal with 2 of these cunts, problems are gonna start.
Look, I'm not saying AKG need to be like PMMM in how they run their game. Don't do that. We only got room for one terrorist around here. More than that, the CIA is going to come around. What we need is teams that just run the same shit like Egg does. You know, Egg runs like the same fucking thing like every fucking time. It always works. You know, you just stick to how you want to play. Don't have an identity in how you want to run tactics. You're never going to win.
I like it. I'm kind of with you actually. I think I kind of find Terrorist Ball funny just because of the mastery that it kind of demonstrates over like the pacing of the match and kind of the flow and the way that things are going. Like I'm kind of at least mildly a fan of Terrorist Ball.
Yeah, I've been informed that you do not, in
And
fact,
also
gotta
PES
hand
16.
it to ISIS.
What?
What? Do you want to know who won this group? People.
Yes.
No,
The audience?
We've already predicted it. It was we did it early, didn't it? Mina Rico.
Oh yeah, you did.
Silver Whale, and that's it. That's it. That's all she wrote.
Because most people pick AKG.
Yeah, man.
Wait.
I can't
It's just-
believe my
I'll
pick of
put it in.
AKG didn't
Yeah.
pay off. It should have been the
The
easiest
cycle.
9 points of their lives.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Easiest 9 points, easiest 7
Easiest,
points,
they
easiest
were an
6
easy
points.
9-pointer. Easy. Come on, it's KFG and PMMM and like I don't even know what MMCG is.
They're dog shit is what they
You-
are.
you-
Maids
craft.
Doesn't matter what they are.
Maids
MMC
milking cocks general, I
I've
think.
I've got to be honest. MMCG wins my not likely to return to VGL 25 award. I think
The one and doneer. I feel like
I'm feeling the strongest one and doneer energy from
Yeah,
this
I was
team.
more or less treating them like that on stream too. Like, if we see them again, well, like, I wonder what they'll do.
But it was WowG before their performance. Now I feel like WowG's actually gonna be sticking around, which is surprising to me. I hope they get a better logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do need to get a better logo, but
they will get a better logo. It'll be one with a star on it.
Wow.
they seem to have enjoyed it. Yeah, and I better see fucking Moonguard's beautiful face on that logo. Star of the team.
Cock.
The Star of David.
The Star of
Group H, the final group. We had War Thunder, ran the fuck over SKG 3-1, and we had HBR somehow beating at 3-2. What do we think about WTG?
Let me tell you.
Honestly,
Let me tell you.
also a really good team.
One thing I can say for certain.
Well, no,
what I can honestly say is, the stars predicted this. WTG on top. I knew that was going to happen. I knew they were certified good. And you know what? I'm not surprised to see them top.
Okay, sure.
Well,
okay,
you know what?
sure. Yeah,
okay,
sure. Okay.
Whatever.
Okay, sure, dude. Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Whatever.
Why do you even say anything? I don't give a fuck.
Whatever.
I just said okay, sure. It's not wrong.
One guy is desperate for attention.
I'm not that
Okay,
desperate.
sure.
I'm just saying, like,
Raises his shoulders, exhales, looks around the room. Okay, sure.
I'm just saying you were right, man. The fuck? Oh shit.
I am surprised though that
you have such a dismissive way about you.
Kind of does. I'm surprised that At did bottle it. I didn't think them as some kind of world beater, but I was surprised to see them not make it out of this group. Obviously, I underrate autos a lot, except for the ones I know are certified good that I've been in competition before. Hence why I had MGGG topping. But I was not expecting too much of HBR. Again, I always expect the absolute mid from autopilots once they get face real competition. And SKG is the Mendoza line. I didn't see them promoting either. I thought a solid third place in the group.
And that means that this group was worse than average.
That's right. That's
It
right.
was.
This group was
I think
worse than average.
It was worse than average.
Yeah.
I've got to ask,
certifiable.
is it time to stop rating at?
No.
No.
I think
No.
they just got horribly unlucky in this group.
But they
like,
always
the-
get horribly unlucky.
But that
Yes,
usually waits
and?
until
This
final
seems to
day
happen
or
to-
round of 16.
Are we giving at a free pass because they're a VGL co-team in the same way?
Yes.
In the same way,
No.
box AKG
No.
after every single bad
Afraid
performance.
so.
Listen, were
Great
the
stuff.
best team in this group.
Look,
for
Like,
56 minutes.
I just want to say you're gonna pick yourself up. You're gonna be better. Don't never kill yourself.
You know what? You got so unlucky this time. It doesn't matter that you got unlucky the last 5 times. We'll pick you again to get out of the group.
Why does this keep happening?
We like you a lot. Just like we'll pick AKG even though they haven't gotten out of a group in like 4 years or something.
Badman still has 2 limbs that don't have little girls on them. You give him 2 more girls, he'll go Super Saiyan and lead you to a star.
He's got a true.
It's that simple.
It's got a true.
And then you can't with Ad. At least they got like a red, and it fucked up their game, their first game. And
maybe it ruined them mentally. I was going to say
it ruined them mentally.
They were the best team until 56 minutes into game 1, when a red card, and then immediately after a yellow on a silver, and they mentally shattered. And the management is not capable of recovering once rattled. They are done for the entire league.
I mean, to be entirely fair, like that would have shook anybody. Honestly, like I know after that game, a lot of people wanted to armchair manage and be like, "Oh, well, why didn't you do this when you were down 10 players, bro? They're down 10 fucking players. What the fuck do you think? Do you think people fucking plan for being fucked? No one plans for being fucked. It's just something that you have to deal with and just hope you can damage control."
Sometimes when someone puts something up your ass, you have to deal with it. And sadly, up the ass was getting a red card.
If we stay on PES 17 in the future, you should prepare for getting fucked.
Also, Hitler's right. At did make final day last VGL. So, like, come on.
Did they?
We're going to stop rating them?
They're washed.
They did. They got to quarterfinals and lost to UTG.
They're washed.
So I'm not going to stop rating them for.
But they're washed. Can't pick them anymore.
Yeah, they're washed. Well, look at that. Look at At's road to a Mickey Mouse quarterfinals. They faced SKG, the Mendoza line. FGO Alta, where the Butcher of Baltimore was not around. GBFG, notoriously awful. They had a really good close game against VRG, admittedly, and then they lost
notoriously awful star winner.
Are you gonna defend them? Are you seriously gonna sit here to me and defend GBFG after that bubble cup? Yeah, you better not, boy.
Well, it was a little less like.
I think I have to because that's also GFG's best placement.
Yeah, it's a little less apparent directly after they won the star instead of having been shit in that league, in the previous league. But yeah, I guess you're right. It is a bit of a Mickey Mouse league, but I guess they take those, whatever.
They give stars out for those.
Kiss the fucking GBFG manager, like, fucking making a jerk-off motion with the rings on his fingers as he slams on another +2 gegenpress. How'd you like that, VRG? Hey!
Well, he puts his keeper on the corners.
Yeah, I guess. Absolute madman.
Kissing his rings as he types in, keeper on corners. Mwah. Love it.
He says, please.
What are they going to do?
After
Take
every
my star
change.
away? Well, I'm glad, on the flip side of this, I am glad that Heaven Burns Red, a team that I know everything about, I'm glad that they got their first win.
Then ESG, yeah.
What is Heaven's Burn? What is Heaven Burns Red?
Well, Toki's the Heaven Burn Red.
What is
well,
it?
yeah,
it's,
like
it's a
Alex
novel.
explained, it was the Jun Maeda gotcha, and like I never watched Jun Maeda's stuff. I'm aware of it, it didn't really explain anything.
Well, it's
do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Okay, yeah,
it's slop so based.
Well, yeah. it's like Limbus Company, right? Where it's like they want to put out a new visual novel, but it's expensive to fund, so they basically just do it piecemeal. And in this case, in the same way that Limbus is like, it's a story, and it's written by people that want to write the story, and you know that everything else is just a vehicle to fund more of the story being written. That's the same thing with HBO. Yeah. And HBO
this
did
company,
do it.
but Japs
It did do it
Gooks.
for us.
Understood.
It was because it was released like what they had was I mean I can explain this like fully in the like when Angel Beats the anime came along, they wanted to release in visual novel format, and they were like, all right, we're gonna release it in 6 chapters because we can't fund all this at once. So they released part 1. And it took ages, and they were like, "Fuck this! We're just not gonna release any others." So Angel Beats will never get its 6 releases. And then we were like, "Okay, well, what if we do this a different way? We can fund it as a live service game." And so they made Heaven Burns Red, which is kind of similar in a lot of ways to Angel Beats and how it works. They even get a lot of crossovers. And they fund it as a live service. So there you go. There's your explanation of what Heaven Burns Red is. It's a visual novel as a live service game. Now, is this going to make you care about it? Huh?
No.
So what?
No.
There's no Yuri?
There's loads of Yuri.
Yeah, it's a Yuri series.
All right, well then I care.
I care now.
I care now.
I care now.
They go
I care less.
They go up and
That's
they,
right.
they get into showers and they grab each other's boobies and talk about it.
Yeah.
Informative news. HBR is about a game that has a story written by people that want to write a story. Real.
Whoa. Crazy.
Wow, thanks, John Madden.
Thank you,
Fucking
Streak.
innovative fucking game.
Fuck, I didn't even say shit. Ah! Someone get me off this chair.
I don't know what you want me to do. It's a game that has a story written by people that want to have a story. It's a visual novel. That's what it is. There's nothing more to it.
Is it a
What's it about?
Lesbian
Who
anime
fucking
girls. What
cares,
do you
really,
want?
man?
Ooh, he can't answer. He can't answer it. He's scoping. He's scoping.
It's like I can answer it with spoilers, or I can.
Oh man,
Who
I'm never gonna
cares?
play
It's
it,
one of
but
those, it's one of those
alright.
games where it's like 3 chapters in, the story changes.
This is another
completely.
good post.
It's
I'm gonna post a gif of what Heaven's Bird
Why
Red
did
is.
Cutie say Alex
This is
in
what
all
Heaven's
caps,
Bird
by the
Red
way?
is about.
He does that.
I did. That's how I said it, bro.
Oh my god.
Alex?
Alex!
Stream that. Because that's what he said. Because Alex is the fucking U manager. So it's like, oh, of course, he knows he's commentating and knows what the Yuri game is. I was curious more about what it was, what the story's about, but it apparently doesn't matter. So
It doesn't matter. I don't really care.
you know,
anymore.
if
know
I
what's
ever
about
met you,
Yuri?
I would be a fucking
It's
merc.
a fucking game. It's a game about fucking lesbians, and that's it. Who cares?
Okay.
None of you are
Wow.
gonna remember what I say 6 months from now.
I might.
Sad news. Beebs' new bid is what the fuck is HBR every ass episode from now on.
I'm gonna run that one in the ground. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, but I'm gonna ask you what HBR
You're never gonna get an answer either. You're gonna get answers to ESG. Apparently, it's a.
I'm maybe the worst HBR homer ever. I'm not a HBR homer. It doesn't matter. There's only
Honestly,
one team
this is
that
a
I'm
really
You're
voting
not
good
even
post.
a council pet team.
This is a really good post, but it just reminded me of the actual best post of the fucking weekend. This fucking destroyed me. When Cypher paused
Good
during
lord.
the bag.
Cypher pause boost to soy paga Bundes logo.
I'm so mad I was like on a train, and I just come out of a tunnel, and it was like, oh look, there's a fucking person looks like the logo, and I was like, what have you done?
Bundesliga!
Ooh, it's a logo.
Oh, he's extending
Been
the
cooking
foot.
this poor guy.
Got the freest Koharu got the freest fucking pass too, and then pause abused it. No pause turn.
It was
happened either.
absolutely outrageous that you paused the game at that moment. I was incensed that you did that. I have never seen pause abuse to such a magnitude for no reason except to go, oh, it is the Bundes.
It is the Bundes.
Fuck, dude, my sides.
Yo, it's Keith.
Oh no, he can't even defend himself. Where is Bald Hitler?
I'm gonna be real with you
Leave
guys.
Rossini Mussolini alone.
I just didn't want to post an actual switch.
I'm gonna be real cutie.
There's a line
First of
that's
all,
supposed to do it,
I feel like you know what Scully looks like, but as
I do. Yes.
he looks like I'm. This will be the docs of the street. He looks like Northern
Fucking
Lion.
Century.
He 100. He's a
that.
dead
No, we
ringer
already
for Northern
doxed
Lion.
Mantis.
Yeah, what the fuck? What do you mean? Wow, the fucking erasure.
That's true.
Bald news. Kiyose wears glasses. Yeah, true.
Oh shit, that's her. That's Koharu or whatever the fuck. I don't even remember what player.
No, it was a fucking random
It was-
HCG player.
No, it was Demi Fiend.
It was a
Demi
player
Fiend,
of
yeah, sorry,
absolutely
Demi
no significance
It
whatsoever.
was Demi Fiend.
Yeah, a player of absolutely no significance whatsoever who got 0 goals.
It's like
Oh, he hates
the
Demi Fiend.
it's like the no little German boy don't go into the stream. Oh mein Gott, a Bundesliga logo.
Oh my
He
fucking
did
god.
his slave owner voice.
He did a
Awesome.
slave owner voice.
This image was never in our databases.
Stop.
Someone in I know there's people still listening. There's like still 108 screaming clerks. Someone in
What's wrong with you?
CCG post the bald Shamiko again. Thank you. While we're at it, I guess we could segue over to Q&A. We can do Q&A starting from the Bald Miko post in the SciTube and starting from Black News on the CCG. Let's see it. Q&A
The
can
image
start
doesn't
now.
work.
Yeah, everyone.
It doesn't even work.
Everyone who wants to ask
Wait.
questions to it. Meanwhile, how about we do nothing?
Coin flip
actually.
when?
I was gonna say let's
Oh, wait,
predict.
there's
I was
coin
gonna say
flip.
let's predict the fucking playoffs, but there's 2 TBDs, so we can't even
Playoff?
do that.
Oh,
Playoffs?
it's gonna be DRG versus fucking what is it? Two Hug, but we just don't know who the home team is.
All right, the
Dog,
ball
just flip the
DOC
coin
has
right
been
now so we
posted.
can get
Thank
it
you.
over with.
You wanna do the
Coin
coin
flip
flip right
game.
now?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
need to perfectly
Yeah.
Do
calibrate
it
their
live.
testing.
Okay.
Live coin
well-
flip.
Whoa!
But
All right, let me get the coin flip up. Coin flip. All right,
Let's
chat.
do-
Is heads 2 Hug or DRG?
I just realized we having a Group B qualifier match again.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
are. Heads
Huh?
DRG. Heads DRG. Okay, heads DRG.
Yeah, heads DRG.
Flip.
what was it?
Home team. I got tails. 2 Hug is home. Congratulations.
Tails never fails. you
Fuck.
should have realized.
Actually, it's tails. DRG
Actually,
tails.
it's,
I lied.
actually
Wow,
DRG.
I can't believe the two Humanati rigged a coin flip.
God
Unfucking
bless.
believable.
Everybody,
Tails never
right
fails.
now, go edit conflict the wikis so that everybody like I need 10 people editing it right now for 2 Hug home. Let me see what else was in the chat. Let's see. Are you gonna do Mugen ramen? Yeah, are you gonna do Mugen ramen?
I don't know.
There you go.
Maybe. I would
There
have
it
to do
is.
it on
Ask
like
an answer, Your
Saturday
Honor.
afternoon. And that really depends on whether I'm available on Saturday afternoon. The chances
Well,
of
there's
it
no VGLCW this weekend. I don't think.
being- Huh?
Yeah, that was the last week.
Really?
Yeah, they only do
Oh.
it during group stage weeks.
No, it's because the guy's moving,
Uh,
so he's just not available for it this week.
Maybe.
Or
The
this
thing
upcoming
is
week.
that the weekend tends to go on even longer. So it's like
I enjoy VGL CW. It's been a great ad.
Well, last time it didn't happen because it was like 1 a.m. by the time it ended. I was like, fucking hell, I need to be somewhere next day. And then, I mean, you know, maybe it depends on how long QD streams go on for. Jesus Christ.
QD.
What?
It's actually Cypher in real life.
That is what Cypher looks like.
Cypher's a Hitler, PMMM's a Hitler. Are there any other Hitlers I should know about?
Meow. Fucking streak. Let's see what the thread has. The threads, starting from Bald Yoste, the thread asks, thoughts on this. Yeah, what are our thoughts on this?
My thoughts is that she should be 10 years younger. When we
20 pounds lighter.
And yeah, it looks like, looks like AI, but probably isn't. When will you look magnesium? Never.
7 cup sizes smaller.
What are your Audi contenders so far after groups? My Audi contenders are, it doesn't matter because it depends, because it will be picked.
You know what?
Entirely based on
It'll be picked something from the final day.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what pisses me off? I always complain and say, hey, we should have you guys actually put in submissions in the Audi submission section. And I look at it, this is like the bleakest Audi submissions has ever been. Like we have
Brainlet does it, and he killed himself after. Today.
Literally, only Brainlet does it.
So...
Like you guys are entirely having goal contenders being picked by Brainlet because no one else.
Which is why Brainlet puts every single AKG goal in there.
Oh, one of them.
Yeah, like literally do anything, you useless monkeys. You guys are sitting there like kek farming things that could be in auto submissions, and you're just not putting them there.
Look, keks are worth more than Auties.
Yeah,
somebody wants to know what the Soy goal already.
Well,
just go post it in that
channel. Our
again.
next Audies will just be the 10 most reacted kek posts on Kekboard.
Congratulations to German pauses to Soy Pog at Bundes logo for winning post of the tournament.
Congratulations to reverse esoteric Aaron Rodgers .gif for winning most improved.
He's not even on the team anymore.
Where is
That's
he?
right. The new GIF is to post Aaron Judge dropping a routine fly ball.
Yeah,
on the
Aaron
fifth
Judge routine fly ball is one of your favorite.
You know what?
Can we get that in reverse though?
And I swear to God, I take your toes with me.
What?
You're that streaks after my toes. What are you guys?
Things.
What are you guys doing? Player of the day and worst player of the week. Brainland was in charge of that. We were gonna recoup on that, but he killed himself. Maybe this week we can work on. Like a lot of the stuff that's not happening right now is because Brainland killed himself. I'm sorry to say.
Basically,
he's the only one that does anything, and he killed himself.
How much we get done depends entirely on how good AKG is doing. So stop beating them. Can you stop beating this team? We really
I had to draw them with LCG
league
more.
Depends on AKG doing well.
It is the
Sorry.
backbone of the league.
The real difficulty
Also-
is that like I missed about 12 or 14 matches, and I don't feel like picking a player of the day if I missed a match. So because what if it was in that one? So I have to like go back and watch all those matches I missed. Then I can be like, okay, yeah, I think it's this one. I think it's this one. So I'll get back to you on that. I'm doing nothing this week, so maybe.
Player of the day, player of the week was fucking Jifooty. There you go.
No, it wasn't.
Nah, player of the week was
Why?
Lord and Savior.
I don't know.
No, it wasn't. You guys didn't watch
Yeah, it
any
was.
fucking games. Player of the
See,
week.
I would
Player
have
of
to
the
say
week
E.
was my forking hero.
But you didn't even play.
Yes,
What
definitely
the fuck?
my
He came back to
hero.
life to post Aaron Judge. What the fuck?
Why?
Yo! Making fun of the AC's revived Brainlet.
All right, so do you want to tell him to kill himself now?
Streak says, "Don't kill yourself, Brainlet." Brainlet posts Yankees fucking.
Don't kill yourself. Bob comes out of the ground like, all right, and then posts.
AKG doing poorly makes him kill himself. Bullying Shriek gets him out of the grave.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This is the real secret reason why Streak was recruited as a VG manager. To revive Lezo and Brainlet after every VGL when AKG dies.
Oh god, fucking damn it, dude.
Hey G, would you make me a sandwich?
No.
Post number 5284-66373 asks, how do I escape qualifiers?
Be good.
Well, GGG.
Win.
I think you should start by making a better fucking team.
All right. Well, okay. So no, that question actually depends. If you're in the 4CC, just be bad. If you're in the VGL, just be good.
Yeah, because failing in the qualifiers gets you out of them in the 4CC.
Can you imagine having such a stupid system?
Yeah.
Absolute like lemon slices Canadian bullshit. Like, oh yeah, we're all gonna have fun and have and you know everyone's got a participation
Lemon
trophy.
slices?
Orange slices,
Lemon slices.
Yeah.
That
Lear
one
made
fucking
that
gif
up.
that fucking he's eating
Lear.
lemon slices
How
in
did Lear do
Shelbyville, I
that,
guess.
cutie?
Why would Lear do that? And definitely not me who made that rule.
Taps chin.
You know, I made that rule
Lemon.
because of the situation at the time, right?
No,
Because there were certain
What?
teams
Wait.
who literally would not leave qualifiers.
Well, they
Lafetus,
should've
like
gone and get-
why?
You know
And-
what? We had
That's
Efgo
an eye.
Walter in qualifiers like
Yeah,
3
Y
times in
and
a
I
row,
and-
and we just let them go.
Yeah, and okay, but this was also over like the period of a decade. It was like
Yeah.
an active detriment to certain teams' fan bases, so we implemented that rule so they could have a
Wow.
shot at an
I believe
actual
the-
tournament. But
The shit team
situations-
bailout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Honestly. And you know what? Y is an elite team now, so hey, I don't know. But the situation is different now. So like, if they changed it now, it's not like it would be understandable.
DNG forgot to cash in on their quality escape. You want to know the funny thing is that coupon does not expire. If DNG wants to sign up for VGL 37, they go straight to the main event. Congratulations.
Yep. That's
Nice.
for some
yeah.
reason how it works.
Yep, that's
All right,
because
then.
they're redeeming their VGL 23 gimme.
Question on how many rapes
rapes?
execution next week? The answer is maybe 3.
Many.
Maybe 3 at most, 0 at
Not
least.
enough.
I'm not angry at
Reposting.
anybody this time, so
Serious
I
question.
just tell you this: they're gonna be locked in the Spank Museum with me.
With you, all right.
With you.
Well,
Streak is getting
there
raped.
won't be a lot of trouble.
the team.
Serious question for those saying GKs and corners is okay. If VGL Co started adding GKs and corners to autopilots, would it still be fine, or is it suddenly the only problem there? What a stupid question. Next.
First of all, that would never happen. Second of all,
Just like
didn't
genuinely,
GPFT put
you
corners?
wasted your
Yeah, they put.
post on such a stupid question.
Yeah,
Well,
if
he-
only he
he
didn't have
wasted
a
2
120-second cooldown to post it.
If
No, but I mean,
VGL
the-
Co
so the
did
serious-
this theoretical thing that would not happen, would it still be fine?
Oh hell
So
no! We got
taking-
hypothetical autopilots.
How would you
Right,
feel
so
if
taking
you
the
had
question-
eaten breakfast yesterday?
Taking the question semi-seriously, the reason why it's not the same thing is that an autopilot can't change what they're doing. So it's a matter of running keepers on corners for 90 minutes versus running keepers on corners situationally in like the final 10 minutes base. To give a serious, somewhat
But that's the
serious
thing. Like it's like completely different. Getting an autopilot where the GKs are on that for a full 90 minutes compared to having it for 10 minutes.
Stupid
But that's a
question.
discussion for another
What I just
time. I gotta.
Would it
yeah.
be okay if VGL made a stupid shit auto that threw? No. Done.
I don't know.
Well, we did it.
do
We
it
did
all
have
the
the we did have the gig auto last VGL.
That's
So.
true, the gig order.
I support mandatory keeper set
the New York Jets order? That was terrible.
That was the New York Jets.
Members
That
of
was the New
asked-
York Jets, Otto.
Members have asked who, in all caps, is going to win VGL 24? HGG2D.
ALG.
Yeah, probably HGG2D.
Orewa Super Vegeta.
Well, not
ALG.
Him, not him then.
It's It's gonna be too hard.
Okay. Stop, because I'm probably gonna kill myself if either of those things happen. I will turn on my webcam and kill myself live, like that one guy who shot himself with a shotgun.
McNutt,
Two hug win?
Yeah.
McCutie.
If HGG you're two hug win again.
Yeah.
Well, Cutie has a
gloves.
beard for it, so.
Yeah.
True.
Don't worry, our DRG will win the run back. And I could safely say Doro is an AstroTurf. How does that How post to go? Somebody post it. There's something about Doro and a salty run back. I need to read it again.
Bellum, we need a post about Nick G.
Will the past version voting on the feedback form be ranked or just picking one? We could do ranked, I guess.
I think it's going to be first past the post, kind of like how Canada picks its prime ministers.
I found it.
I mean, like how
everyone has to pass, in order to vote, you'll have to pass the penis inspection day first.
Yep, absolutely. Like if your penis is not larger than 80 millimeters, you cannot vote.
That rules out a lot of Chinamen and Koreans.
No, not the Chinamen.
Probably a good thing, to be honest.
Their feedback is so valuable. Oh, well, there you go. Everybody's posting it. So are you going to say it?
Oh, yeah. Anyways, I could say this until the salty run back comes. But Doro is the bad AstroTurf meme. And if literally she had a single meme where she seemed to be a decent human being, she would be at least tolerable. But all she does is shit, come, and be a nuisance. She is absolute dog shit. I don't even know where this came from.
Be a decent human being.
It just spawned out of nowhere.
It's all she does is shit.
It's just the decent human being part is like from her story. She's kind of a shit fucking person, but
so all she does in Nikkei
it?
is shit, come, and be a nuisance.
Sounds like my kind of woman.
She does be a nuisance, but I don't the shit and come part, dog.
Well, MSP says yes, so
MSP.
I trust him.
Worrying that you're seeing shit and come in your thing, dog.
She's a 0 view streamer. Damn.
Wow,
that's rough.
Beebs is gonna get all
Good
over
lord.
Beebs is getting
Absolutely,
turned on by this.
I can save her.
There's your new guru.
But yeah, we'll probably do ranked. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
That post is a quote from the PCRG manager.
What?
What?
Oh wait,
It is. Yeah,
really?
it was during the. It was after the Nick G PCRG friendlies.
Why does PCRG hate all of its memes?
Is it the rape manager?
I think, yeah.
Oh.
It was the
explains
Cot
it.
versus Dora thing.
It was Honkai Impact the Third, or whatever his name is. What was his name?
Honkai Impact the Third.
What was his fucking name? Third Impact is the manager.
Oh, Honkai.
Oh yeah,
Impact.
it was the
Third
raped
Impact.
manager. Okay.
It was the raped manager.
So yeah, that answers that question. Which kimono would you friends with benefits?
Okay.
Yes.
Grey Wolf.
Yes.
I have to think about this. I don't know.
I don't actually know a lot about Kimono Friends, but yes.
Yeah.
Why is it so hard to admit that?
Well, I said Grey Wolf.
Serval.
Team versus Zivji? Are you stupid?
I need to go back and find that post. Actually, thanks for reminding me, guy who posted that. That fucking killed me. Let me see. For CCG, I need to go back. Like, when did we play? Friday. Go back a couple threads. That's right.
Friday. Right at the
What position do you play?
Fucking
Nintendo Wii?
Slurper.
We've been letting managers of teams say "I" the whole fucking night, but as soon as John Woke says "we," drops a single "we,"
That's
all
right.
hell breaks loose.
Okay, here it is. You focus too much on the results. If you were to look on pure gameplay side, XIVG looked solid all the way through. Even today, FGOG first goal came up due of lack. Oh my goodness. Even today, FGOG first goal came up due of CB fuck up aside of the 2 clear goal occasions. FGOG didn't look good at all, and XIVG kept attacking and trying. Against UTG, they were great, and UTG ran away with a draw. Against NepGen, they fought back to back, and today, FGOG didn't look very impressive. Admittedly, NepGen match was also a bit luck on their part. Deep throw-in plus reverse kickoff. And I got like a bunch of replies saying, holy cope.
The ESL king.
Holy.
So, someone post the fucking ESL king.
Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. Here's my favorite reply to it. Hold on. Let me get this. There you go.
So real.
Even today, FGOG first goal came up due of CB fuck up.
Dealing with this
A
is
bit
my
of
every
luck on their
fucking
part.
day.
Oh shit!
I love the text in the image. You as being the disgrace. I as longtime user of Uport. You behave and shut up to me with the 2 stars nonsense. And we laugh at you?
And we laugh at you.
Oh god damn, that was a funny night.
Good lord.
What is the VGL co-verdict on ZZZ with this attached image? This is a pretty good image. Thank you for making
I mean,
it.
look, I think they were hard carried by Toki and QD.
That's right.
And that's about it.
Stealth. Wait,
I'm the
Toki's not in
greatest
here.
man of
And I'm very
Yeah.
I'm very angry about their aesthetics. For some
Yeah, you guys
reason.
should make the tails stop sticking out straight out. That's weird looking.
Yeah, that's
Like, they
my
don't gotta move, but
that's my least favorite thing about ZZZ. Well, on top of the Blackhawks, the fact that the tails are like
That's my
really
favorite bit.
long for some reason. That's my favorite.
they're all long and they're all stuck straight out because ASCO didn't
Wait, the
like
cocks?
fix it because they weren't. Well, yes, but all
ASCO didn't fix it because let me tell you, folks, none of ASCO have been around like the last 2 weeks.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say. I should
that wasn't me
probably bring this
complaining. I
up.
was just pointing it out.
I should probably bring this up, but I'm sorry that if you have a request that you put on the sheet after week 1, it's just not being done. No one's here.
Things have gotten so dire that Alba has been the one compiling mid-cups this weekend.
Your hope is that Alba does it. Yeah, basically.
I've been around for ages. Scully's literally away every single week. Haru has actually been on holiday for like a week and a bit now. So the only people left are Alba. Will the final boss exist? We don't know.
I think Kiyose will magically heal for the final boss because he really wants to get it done. So that's my hope, my cope.
Final
the next
boss
question
will be a wig.
Where's the takes and predictions for survival round? Oh man, we didn't do that, huh?
We haven't gotten to them yet.
We don't care.
Okay.
We don't care. We're gonna wrap this up. I've got fucking.
Alright. Speed round. 2Hug DRG.
2Hug.
DRG.
DRG.
2Hug.
DRG.
HG PMMM.
PMMM.
HG.
You really picked
PMMM.
raped. Right, next.
Whoa!
Uma SKG.
Nazi.
Uma
SKG. I'm gonna say
SKG.
Uma Musume, dog.
Uma.
Yeah, I'll say Uma.
Yeah.
VGL co-pet team Uma.
Am I the only SKG one?
Yeah.
Right.
Right, so
Nuts.
Right, so
VRG with a GGS lineup versus XIVG.
XIVG.
Yeah.
XIVG.
Oh, yeah, they got 2
XIVG.
medals.
They have 2 medals out.
Yeah.
I'm going VRG, baby.
XIVG.
XIVG.
Yeah, both silvers are out.
VRG.
Oof, yeah, XIVG then.
All right, now here's where the predictions get complicated.
Zenless versus the winner of 2Hug Durg.
2Hug.
Zenless.
Zenless.
Probably Zenless.
Zenless, yeah.
Zenless.
SMTG versus the winner of HG Pim.
Oh my god,
SMTG.
double terrorist?
Again.
Actually, you know what?
SMTG.
If it's PMMM versus SMTG, give me PMMM.
That's what I think.
Yeah,
I think both PMMM and Ace G win. I'm gonna win. The winner of that match will win.
I'll give it SMTG.
Hanny versus the winner of Uma Skiji. I gotta pick Hanny.
Uma, baby.
Because if it's Uma, I think that they match up really well for them.
Give me
I'm picking the winner of round one.
I ain't picking this one. I'll let it play.
And then finally, DDG versus the winner of Ziv VRG. If it's VRG, they have their medals back. By the way.
Yes.
DDG.
Doesn't matter because who the fuck picked VRG?
Give me Ziv, actually.
Yeah, Ziv G.
DDG. For that one.
Ziv G.
I'm thinking DDG here.
I just realized
probably.
I'm hosed because I picked 3 round 1 teams to make it through to the round of 16. That's just not gonna happen. There's always at least one, but there's not traditionally like 3 that make it through from round 1 to round of 16.
Well, you never know.
Post the one with 4 6s in it asks, when are you going to start limiting the number of gacha teams? There are more planning to sign up for the next league. Just rename it to the gacha league or something if you won't limit them.
Be the change.
To the rest of VG.
You forgot to put rape victim voice before your post.
Genuinely get pregnant immediately.
Fucking
Be the change.
Yeah, literally sign up
that's
more
cool
non-gacha
body
teams.
material right there.
When will you free the
Literally
G-Flex manager from the Spanknasium? No one's touching that.
Soon.
Shit,
Dude, that Peritia guy
Peritia.
vanished. Yeah, it vanished. And then never made another
Yep.
post after that.
When
Somebody will
Weemforce
step
won,
up for G-Flex.
yeah. When Weemforce 1 gets top 100, that's when G-Flex comes on.
Oh, I look up her name
Right.
on
soon.
Gelbrew, and she's got a giant cock on one of these images. Wowza.
Nice.
That's canon.
Wowza.
Wowza.
wakes
I mean,
up.
what else can I say? Peritia has a giant wiener. And balls.
Me wakes up.
He wakes up.
Can you rape? Can you wape Steweek into a submission for me? No. Top 3.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's
fraudulent
already
winners.
pretty submissive.
Yeah, like what the fuck? If
Did
it
we
was
already
any
do
more-
this?
Yeah, forget
It was
that.
2 Hug,
Let's do- let's-
GBFG, and
Two Hug,
too
GBFG,
many
and
thinkings.
LCG.
and DSG and VGL 1.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
Beebs. This one's for you, Beebs. Which of the eliminated teams are looking the most breedable?
All
right, Beebs, all you.
Look, the most submissive team by a mile. I don't give a fuck what the spoon says. The most submissive team by a fucking country mile is PCRG. I don't care if they have a point.
Yep.
They are easily the most submissive, and I believe they have been bred multiple times. They've
By
got
me.
several buns in the oven.
Bread.
There you go. Now that
Need
the
a
team
picture
is
of
dead,
Hot on
why
her
did
back.
MMCG get him with such a low answer POI? Probably
I gotta repeat this one because Slow Thread, they're on the watch list, which never gets published because it's a very private thing, and probably not going to be allowed in again next time unless their poise way better. But if it's the same as last time, then probably rejected. We don't get many watch list failures really, which is kind of surprising, but a lot of the watches, even GBFG has been like on there multiple times and they've had people turn up like bigly in like 1 or 2 games. So yeah, it's like it's a thing that exists private to usually me, Bob, and some other guys in ass fuckers. And we watch the thread, watch the chat, very active in watching that to
Jerk
see. Yeah, we jerk off to your posts just to see who has like a tentative cup attention, which is repetitive, but still. And yeah, I doubt they come back or be allowed back with a similar poi, due to how flimsy their cup run was, and yeah, unless it's a big step up, and I'm talking big. Doubt
Like
we'll
that
see them
one
again.
cock that got posted.
Like that one cock that got posted. What?
Gross.
Which 2 hug would you
What?
fug?
Chan.
Yes.
What's her name again? Hold on, somebody else answer while I think. I got distracted by this.
Whoa.
Yeah, what do we
Ooh,
think?
suzerain.
I mean, I already saw reacted to that.
Our light.
Patchouli.
I remember her name, Kagero, the wolf girl. Moving on.
Your fucking avatar. So I was doing
No,
Sorrow
it's
of
not my
92
avatar.
News streak.
Sorry.
When will
Serious,
you
when will you force Streak to trade port with people? Me and Tia.
Dude, this is the same guy from earlier. I literally told you why. I'm just trying to tone it down a bit. As you can see in the ass
Streak
corner,
rejection.
as you can see in the ass corner, it hasn't been me posting anything Gooner like today.
And imagine out freaking
Freaky
the
confirmed. Hoarding
Yeah.
porn all for himself. Doesn't
I'm
want to
just
share with
trying
others.
to calm it down a bit. That's all.
You don't have anything good to trade. That's what he's saying. You need
I
to step
definitely
up your
have
game.
to trade. Don't worry about that.
All right,
I'm
we're gonna answer one more
calm
question.
down.
Which one's it
Oh,
gonna be?
force cut off. All right, let me see.
I'm bored. Skip. Last question.
Last question. Let's just go right to the end and see what the last question on the thread was asked. Are you doing the core bracket challenge again? Yes, I am. The thread will go up probably midweek.
Now.
All you can do is now. Why? Just for survival round? Yeah, I guess we'll see. But it'll go up sometime. I'll make an announcement post about it, and then you can do your survival round picks, and then round of 16 and up when the bracket's drawn.
Cool.
I guess that's the last question.
Great job, everyone. I'm not gonna play anything out to play us out because I don't remember how you do that. I didn't play anything to count us in either because I don't stream and don't know how that shit works.
If you guys have any more questions, there will be a feedback form with a. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Holy! I just started looking at the latest post in the thread.
Oh,
but like,
Does a garment
there will be
your
a feedback
asshole?
form. There will be a feedback form, and within that feedback form, the feedback form will check for email. So the shitpost box will not. So if you want to post into the shitpost box billions of times, the link will be available separate. All you have to do is get it from the feedback form. It'll be on there. There you can ask the questions that might not have gotten answered today. So otherwise, that's it from me. See you guys Sunday, where we'll be doing this for 12 hours.
Sunday.
Are we not gonna do post survival round ass?
We haven't done that in like 2 years.
Oh no, wait!
If you really
Everybody's
wanna
already
do that,
picked their
I need
winner.
to start testing by then.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck about your testing. That's your problem.
You know what? You're right.
That's your fault for being a manager.
GFG in fact, GFG management. You hear that? He doesn't care if you test. So
I don't give a fuck if
come
you
over.
test. I'm not the GFG manager.
You can come over. We'll watch Yankees Dodgers, and you can post that fucking GIF whenever you want.
All right. Turkey,
With
don't play
that,
us out.
we're
End
signing
stream.
off.
All right,
That's
stream
Just
is
a hard cut.
ending.